Good evening, everybody.
Hey, hello. How are you doing today? It's Tuesday.
Great to see you all in here. Happy Tuesday to you. I don't know if you can really say Happy Tuesday. I know you're just getting into the week, but you know what, guys? We can make it a Happy Tuesday evening if that's it. Work is probably done for you. Kids are keeping themselves busy, all that good stuff, and you guys are hanging out here with us. We are honored to see each and every one of you guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Well, let's not forget the people down under, the ones who are
That's true.
already on their Wednesday and just starting their day.
Then we're wishing you a very good Wednesday. Much love to all of you guys down there. Hope you're doing well, and I hope it is a fantastic Wednesday for you. Great to see each and every one of you in here. I got to address Linda's House at Chill right away. Who says, just ordered my blue wrench shirt. Well, isn't that fantastic? And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honored.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. We know Minx Laura just fashioned hers
Yes.
on her live stream just the other day, which is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to put your selfie up there. If you did purchase any of our merch, we really would like to see you in it and show everybody else as well.
I knew I forgot something. Can you? Here's Tech Talk. Here's one that baffles me. How Logitech, the biggest supplier of peripherals, computer peripherals in the world, why its software resets itself every time you restart your computer. That would be a great place to start. Happy day, YouTubes. I like it. That
Looney
works.
Circus, how are you doing?
Yes.
How have you been? Good to see you here. Thank you.
It has been a minute. Hope all is well. There we go. I guess that will stop at least the blurring for now. And great to see all you guys. One thing, yes, guys, I posted a couple times at the end. We are getting stricter and stricter on it, guys. No short answers, no check marks. It only takes 30 extra seconds. That is first and foremost for the health of our channel. That is very important. Secondly, it's important for all of you guys, so you guys get to build better ties with each other and stuff like that. We're not asking for paragraphs, not trying to overcomplicate it. But guys, a sentence or two is a way better anyways than a check mark, or I got you, or I threw the shoe at you, or I turned the ball, whatever you come up with. And whenever we're in somebody else's chat, guys, I will never say anything. Everybody has a right to their own, so please know that I'm not preaching. Just for us, that is the best way to keep our channel running properly and keep everybody happy and appreciative, keep YouTube happy. So we kindly ask that you stick to it. Thank you.
And we have shout out to Push Studios from Cooking with Steel Cross. Thank you so much for your support through Super Chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
It is awesome to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic one. And guys, don't forget, we are going to say hi to each and every one of you in just a second. Have no fear. And we appreciate you having all you guys here. You're absolutely fantastic. The best place to learn and grow the right way right here at Push Studios. Get to know each other and network and enjoy. Blaze Radio, very nice. Thank you so much for saying that. Do appreciate that. Hope you're doing fantastic. Good morning to you, Bossy, and Sky Pilot. Great to see you. And Jeff, reviews for you, and Victoria's Diary. See, I'm getting ahead of myself already. I just like to say hi to all you guys. I started doing with the list because I was always so worried that I was missing people, so I was trying to make sure that nobody got left out. But know that it is great to see you all in here. You guys are the ones that make us look good. And guys, if I could ask you a favor right off the get-go, if you could hit the like button, subscribe, tell people about it, guys, whether it's Twitter, community, whichever one you guys can. If it's all the above, even the better. We are talking social medias tonight, guys, so there is something for everybody here. Some interesting news, guys. Remember, we're all tied into all these other social media outlets, so knowledge is power, my friends. Knowledge is power. I like to say, too, I see a lot of the train guys in here tonight. I love that.
Yes,
I love that.
We hold a special place in our hearts for train guys.
Yes.
It's a passion of Andrews, and our family, one of the favorite family pastimes is train fanning. Yes, for those of you that don't know, it's spotting and waiting for trains to pass.
It's said like a mom. Mom good. And they have a fun time. My little sports. I love that though. Thank you very much.
Well, it is fun. It is fun. I mean, sometimes it's not as fun when it's every 3 hours or so, but most of the time it's fun. It's fun when it passes, that's for sure.
West Haven. Oh my God. Puša Studios, I seen that before we went on. Puša Studios, the power couple.
Oh my!
Yeah, I don't know how to take that. Thank you. I guess it's. I'm not sure. You got me blushing. Madman Pango, what's going on? Good to see, as well as Wood Pigeon Outdoors. YouTube finally allowing me to go live with my cell. Well, that is awesome. Congratulations, Jason. Very well done. We got Mickey XOXO just came in. Good to see you in the Cryptics collection. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Mickey. How are you? And Daniel's drone deploy. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Oh, no, guys, we can't have no gotchas. I'm going to remove it, but next time will be a timeout, guys. And you're welcome in here. That's why erasers have pencils. We've already moved on. But guys, we are getting stricter and stricter on that all the time. Any gotchas, anything like that, it's just not good for our channel. So I hope you guys will understand that, respect it. And it's part of respecting each other, guys. It only takes an extra 30 seconds to a minute to write something nice. Oklahoma Droner, just checked out your channel. Man, you have amazing footage. so envious of you. I just subscribed, and there you go. And that person's already won over by that you took the time. It keeps our channel running well. So I'll post it up for another time, guys. Let me see here. Here you go in short, yes. And I know there's something to say, well, you forgot to say this word or that word. You kind of get the hint by it here. So what's got you? Terra Firma. Oh, that's Firma. Excuse me. That's very easy. Any of this stuff like here is a great example of that stuff. So.
And you might wondering, well, what am I doing here? I'm sharing, and I hope you guys do the same. I've seen already some of the shares on Twitter.
Thank
I
you
hope
so
you
much.
also share on your favorite Facebook groups. We're going to be talking about Facebook today. Maybe on Instagram, your stories. We're going to be talking about that today as well. So share it out. Call your neighbor, knock on the door, message your best friend. You want them in here. It influences everybody. There's some major updates for Facebook, for Instagram, some on Patreon as well. So we're going to give you all of that. And of course, all your questions and answers about YouTube channel and how to get better and succeed on this platform that we're on right now.
Cryptic's collection is cooking dinner and watching Puša Studios. Well, that's awesome, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Oh my God, cooking with Steel Cross, you're unbelievable. You really are. Thank you so very much for that. You really are awesome.
Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Announcing at Walmart. I like that. There you go. That's right. Be like the old Kmart days, you know. Sale special on aisle 4 with the blue light special. Could go that way as well. I'm up for it, guys. Wherever you can get us out to, we do appreciate it. It's good for us. It's good for you. We're all in it together, folks. And not just on our live stream, but any live stream you're with. Try to help them out, guys. Get the word out there. YouTube has been having, let's just say, a tiny bit of trouble doing that for all of us. So you guys can really make a big difference. Thank you so much. I forgot I had to take out. You go ahead.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do our rollout shout out of each and every one of you, and just a little bit of time, as we always do, to say special thank you to everyone who is just here for the very beginning as well, and of course our hashtag Blue Orange group selfies that we haven't gotten into lately because we have been covering some very serious topics yesterday.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna definitely dive into those today, and if you missed what we did yesterday, I really hope that you take your time. And this one is, we're not just saying it just because this is very important for everybody, and we really hope that you share it with people who might be interested in it, who might be under some threats, or maybe you might find this important. Yesterday, we talked with Judy Ron about cyberbullying and internet security, including swatting that have been going on across YouTube, especially in our extended community here as well. We talked about what to do and what not to do, how to prevent that, about safety tips. There is tons of resources that are available in the description of the video from yesterday, including the links of where to report it on FBI, including the suicide hotlines, including the actual tips from the federal government of how to deal with cyberbullying, what to act on, what not to. All of that is all important information. Yesterday, a retired police detective from NYPD. He served there over 20 years. He talked about that yesterday with us and shared a really important, really serious information that might actually save somebody's life one day. So we really hope that you can share it and watch it yourself as well.
Guys, knowledge is power, as we just said a while ago. Once again, this is an example. Please watch it. Hit the like button, leave a good on-topic comment. That's what keeps something like that going. The more people that sees it, you'll be surprised. You can actually help somebody who's just been waiting to hear this, that needs help on here. Remember, we all say we're a community, we're all in it. This is one, guys, that needs to really get out there to everybody. So the more you can help with us, the more it is greatly appreciated. So,
and I just put the link in the in the chat as well. It's also available in the description as well as in that little link above. You can catch it there as well. And sometimes people don't talk about it, but they might need it. So even if you just share it out, it might just help somebody that really, really is looking for all that information. So check that out.
That's right, guys. And we got to thank Judy Ron for his time again last night. I mean, so professional. Anybody who was there is still ranting about him today and raving about him today about how amazing he was. We definitely got to have him back again. There's no way around it. So.
Oh, yes. I mean, he shared some of the stories that he had experienced throughout his service in the task force. But, I mean, we definitely have to have him back. It's has such a personality, such a presence, and once again, information he shared was so important.
When we talked in the make sure Zoom was working and everything, you guys don't know this yet, and even Xenia to a certain point, half the things he said last night was things that he explicitly said he wasn't going to talk about.
Yes.
That's how much he opened up to all of us. So that was, even the people that follow him were commenting today in his live stream about how much he actually really opened up on all to do, especially with cyberbullying, swatting, stuff like that. So this is really going to get out there to a lot of people.
That's right. So please check that out, and definitely check the description for all the resources that are there that you can use, or you can refer somebody to use if you have this problem. We never know, guys. The internet has become our new world here, and we got to be aware of how to deal with it the same as in real life.
Definitely. I just want to say Ralph's Trucking says, cannot stay long, headed home for my reset. That means for his hours for driving. Have a safe trip back, and congratulations on hitting your 4,000 hours. I know you've been working so hard at it, Ralph. There's not too many people that's put as much heart and soul into that last run as you did. So congratulations to you. And remember, anything, guys, with this, it's not an ending. It's just a beginning. It literally is. So enjoy the day, savor the moment, and then tomorrow it's right back to the grind and off to bigger and better things. So thank you so much, Dark One. And also I want to thank Playworthy as well for saying that. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So going up to watch tonight afterwards, Northern Ohio Railroad action. Not a problem if you can't make, but it's great to have you in here. Great to see you all. Guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, community, whichever you can. Really does help us out a lot. Wherever you can put it, please do. It makes a big difference for us. And once again, every live stream you're into, if you can help them out, that's awesome. Somebody commented a while ago, congratulations. I'm sorry, I forgot. I meant to make a note of it on a 7,300 passing. Thank you so much. We've been teetering around that one for a little bit. We all get our ups and our downs on here. So I'm hoping it will keep going up and get past that one, because that one was a little bit longer than the first 200. One step at a time, folks. We all go through it. So, but thank you very much for noticing that.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys.
Yes.
You've been sharing us and shouting us out in different places. We do appreciate that a lot, guys. The more we can reach out, the more people we hopefully can help with all the information that we are providing to you guys during our live streams, not only on Tuesday Tech Talk, on shout outs and tips, but also during our interviews, where we try to give you creators that share a lot of amazing information, like especially our previous ones, the latest week's ones, shared so many information that is only available really on VidCon and VidSummit, where you pay tons of money for that.
Yes.
You can all hear it here and apply to your channels as well.
Most definitely. Andy's Journey, thank you. And it's also about you guys being in here that helps as well. Never forget that, guys. You guys being here, the word of mouth has been a big part of our growth.
Yes.
And you guys also keep the place busy, which attracts people in here and all this stuff. You guys are such a huge part of what we do here. Could never thank you enough. Drone Up says, Jerry, great to see you. Great to see you. Remember your student that we put the link out for?
Yeah.
He come in third place. So big congratulations to them. So that is awesome. It worked out. So.
That is
Gemma.
awesome. Crunch Chick is here as well. How are you doing? I've seen your message, haven't answered it. Haven't been feeling, guys, too well these past 2 days. I think both of us. I think spring is getting to us. It's going to be frost tonight in Montreal, guys, okay? Frost. It's almost May.
Talk of light snow tomorrow.
Yeah. They do say it's going to be in double digits and maybe even plus 20 on Sunday. That's how it changes here. But for now, for tonight, it's frosty weather in Montreal. So it definitely takes a toll on somebody with chronic illness, chronic tick. You know that very well. And for our energy levels as well, guys, all the vitamins are ending. We need greenery more. So that's what's going on with us. Madame Pango, thank you so much for supporting us for Super Chat. We do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much.
Hope you're having a fantastic day. West Haven, Connecticut says it's 50 in Connecticut. It's not too balmy. Not too balmy.
No,
so yeah.
And I know, guys, in 2 months of time, I will be complaining about the heat. I already know that. I apologize already in advance.
That's when you know you've finally assimilated into Canada. That's the final step, is when you're never happy with the weather.
Yes, exactly.
I forgot. It was probably, I never asked you. It was probably on the citizenship test at some point.
Yeah, I think there were questions about weather. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. It's part of a conversation every day, and it has been in here as well, guys. For those of you that are new just joining us, you're wondering why everybody is blue and mods. Well, it is a philosophy, not a status here. You're going to get your blue wrench as well. Just give us a little bit of time, check you out, and you'll get yours as well.
Most definitely. It is great, guys, to have new people in, a mix of returning, some right from the beginning. An awesome group of people. Hang in there, Puša Studios. Warmer weather is on the way. We'll be near 80 here in Ohio. Wow.
Nice. Well, that's nice.
There
That's a
you
nice
go.
weather. I like that. That's more comfortable. Well, I'm going to patiently wait till the weekend. Hopefully it all works out here as well, guys. We still have some snow, by the way, in the far end of the backyard. There's still some snow, and our in-laws still have snow up to their windows.
This is true. Yeah,
So,
this is
guys,
true.
don't go anywhere. Don't move a muscle. We are going to get to the social media news. There are huge updates and news about Facebook, about Instagram, about Patreon, and there's some new social media available for Puša Studios as well, so we're going to mention that too. And so don't go anywhere. And after that, of course, your questions and answers about YouTube channel, all of that, a huge think tank. We probably have to rename our Tuesdays soon.
Yeah.
A YouTuber think tank about all of that is important for you. A great way to ask all the questions that you always wanted to, and we all try to get those answers. That's all tonight, so don't go anywhere. There's always some more channels coming in as well. Be friendly, be respectful, and enjoy some fun here as well.
Alrighty, guys, it is time. I gotta say hi to all you people. I can't take it anymore. I see all you amazing channels that are so good to come and join us. Anybody new here, we give you an arena-sized welcome, because especially like a night like tonight, you guys really are the stars of the show and make us what it is. In the meantime, guys, while I'm doing it, if you can hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. It really does help us out a lot, folks. We appreciate it all. And once again, any live stream you're into, help them out with that too. Remember, guys, YouTube does not help us a lot right now in notifications. I was watching their video on that again today on Creators Insider and was left with a great big meh. So let's just say I'm not convinced. I'm not a believer. But in the meantime, I am a believer in some amazing channels in here tonight. I want to say hi to Yo-Yo Biggs, Yeti, Mountain Trading. How you doing? XOXO Aim is in the house, as well as West Haven, always and forever. We got Victoria's Diary in the house, as well as Urban's Viking Explorers. Great to see you. We got Triple J Family, as well as Tucson Discoveries. And Tony the Rock Fams is in the house, as well as Takambo Latona TV. I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. It's great to have you in here. We got the Cryptics collections in the house. We got that Crohn's chick is here. We have Terra Firma in the house, as well as Tasha Ridnor. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Tales of the Solstice is in the house. And there's my man, Star North, our poster boy for doing it on here. We got Step Van Dan in the house. We got Ralph's Trucking, who's on his way home to reset his hours. We got, once again, congratulations on the 4,000 hours, Ralph. Well done. We got Playworthy in here. We also got Octai Doggan in the house. We got Northern Ohio Railroad Action here. And we have Naboul in the house from France, another friend of Duty Ron's. Great to see you again today. We got Mickey XOXO in the house, folks. And we also have Mariah C357. We have May Labada. That's right, May Labada. We have Madame Pango in the house. We got Chris's channel. We got Kaylin and Michael. How you doing? We got Kate's Fun Toys. We got Jeff's Reviews for You, as well as J40. We have Herbert T Outdoors. And we also got Happy Lux all the way from Luxembourg. And speaking of all the way across the pond, we got Gemma's Journey Grace. Hope you're doing fantastic, Gemma. We got Joey's Journeys in the house. Great to see you, as well as welcome to Fossil Creek Kennels. And Forever Purple is here, folks. And Eileen Villieu the Fam. We have Dustin Johnson. We got Drone Obsessed Jerry. Once again, congratulations on your student getting 3rd place. That is awesome. We have Dark One. We have Cooking with Steel Cross. We got Christina64. We got Jill's TV and Cartoon That and BLT Gamers and April in the Fam and Animated Adventures. We also have Andy K in the house and Andy's Journeys and Alyssa Loving Life J4K. I always get stumbling on yours by the end. I try though. Above and Beyond Global Drones, great to see you. Welcome each one of you. If I missed your names, guys, please say hello and highlight ours so I can definitely give you the welcome you deserve. We have PMDB Videos in the house. We have MU Free Music for your videos, guys. They're right there. Keep an eye on that channel. MU Free Music is the music we use exclusively in our live streams. You want music right from the source for free, guys? You just got to leave a nice link to them in your description. MU Free Music for your videos, guys. Definitely a must for all YouTubers because we always need more music.
The Crown Chic, thank you so much. We're glad that updates are helping you. Tasha Redner, hello. Little Mama Laura is here as well. Alicia Loving Life 4K, hello, good to see you. Wood Pigeon Outdoors, PMD Videos here. Gemma, Terror Films, hello guys. Tony the Rock Fams, hello. How are you doing? Do some discoveries here, guys. Say hi in the chat if you haven't yet. And if you are just listening to us or just watching, that's okay too. Say hi if you can. But if you can, that's okay. We just hope that you get some information tonight and have some fun. Dustin Johnson, exactly. Everybody wants to grow here. Do that in behind the scenes. Be respectful to each other. And that's actually is the best way to grow.
That's right, guys.
Condition 13 Gaming is here as well. Stereo Spaceman, hello. How are you doing? Chrissy's channel loves MU. Yes, beautiful. Some new tracks available too lately. So go and check that out if you haven't lately as well. Well, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and share it out if you haven't yet. And if you're new to our channel, hit subscribe button and ring the bell. We are having some changes to our time scheduling of our live streams as summer is approaching on this side of the world. So ring the bell so you know when we are on. Follow us on social media. That's how you know it as well. And if you think that you already subscribed to us, double check it. You never know. Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes or unrings the bell. So double check, not only for us, but every time you enter somebody's live stream.
There you go, guys. I was just waiting for the. I don't want to cut her off with echo mid-sentence.
Thank you.
Nope, no problem. Guys, like also to remember, if you're new here, we do have our schedule up on our About section where you can see everything. As Xenia mentioned, some of the times might be changing soon, but for the time being, it is there. You guys can see what we got going on. We do interviews. We got Tech Talk Tuesday like tonight. We also have shout-outs, the Wheel of Shout-outs, a game show shout-out night. And you know what? Even if you're not really a creator, because I know we're starting to get more people who don't create.
Yeah.
It's a great place to find new channels, see what other people are doing. Once again, guys, there, okay, there's your warning for it. I'm going to remove your comment. Talk unbo. Any check marks like that will definitely get you timed out, and eventually we'll have to ask you to find a channel that more caters to that. Please don't. All it is just sitting there and taking extra 30 seconds to write something positive to somebody about their channel. No check marks, no nothing like that. Guys, it's for the health of our channel. We want to be around for a while, and also for you guys to build better relationships together. Talk to each other all the time here as if you're talking to each other in real life, human to human, and things are going to be just fine, and you're going to actually find out more people are gravitating towards you. So everybody's watching you do it. They're impressed. Oh, okay, I guess then. Okay.
And some people watch the live streams without the volume, and this is what happens,
Yeah.
Just an FYI. Farmal Fanatic is in the house.
Hey,
boom,
boom!
Boom, boom.
That's right. Farmal is not feeling well today. He was
no.
telling me he's back again with the fever and that stuff.
Oh.
So I want to wish him a very, very speedy recovery.
Yes.
Man, this stuff is awful. And there's nothing worse than a farmer not feeling well. I don't care what you say.
Yes, definitely. Kimi the doll is here as well. Andy, hello. How are you doing? Guys, good to see you. Guys and girls, good to see you here. Kimmy the Doll, hello. Bossy, good morning. Bull Moose Beer Talks, having that great giveaway of yours. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Oh no,
sorry,
formal. Oh no. Yeah, I feel for you.
Yeah, for him to say that, he's feeling bad.
And TMB Zeke, what is this live video about? Well, it is our Tuesday Tech Talk, where we will talk about social media news and updates. Today, specifically about Facebook and Instagram and Patreon a little bit. And we also answer all your questions about your YouTube channels, YouTube optimization, video editing, photo editing, all of that. And it's not only us, it's also you guys in the chat who always are more than welcome to chime in with answers. We lots of times throw back the questions into the chat because we don't know everything. We are not experts. We're all trying to learn here together.
That's right. Juan Corzo, how you doing tonight? Hope you're having a great start of the week. We are, and right back at you. Hope all is well. And Idiot of the Day, what a nice surprise. Great to see you, my friend. An amazing channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. That's right. Always a pleasure. So many great channels in here, guys, and this is what makes it even more fun. This is the night where the real YouTubers are really wanting to do stuff on their channel. That's why this is secretly our favorite night of the week, because we really get to talk shop with you guys. And we learn from you guys as well. Remember, guys, almost all of you have blue wrenches. Some are just waiting. Just bear with us while we get to there. And then once you're through, it's because this is like a union hall meeting. Let's call it that. You know, it's talking shop here. We're figuring things out together. And you guys teach us all the time, and you help people out in the chat as well. I love that spirit of it. So remember, guys, be good to each other. Enjoy each other. Just once again, and I know I'm saying it a couple times tonight because we are clamping down more and more. And it's been going good for a while. We got a tiny little run of it back. Nothing like it was before. Things are getting better all the time. No check marks, no I got you, no I rubber booted you, none of that stuff. Just plain and simple talk to people. Guys, it goes a long way. It is a healthy way to start things off. West Haven always forever. We are all here to hashtag grow our channel. Hashtag love, hashtag YouTube. I like it. I like it. Good stuff, good attitudes are the best way to do it.
Not your average Jojo in Fire Scratcher is here as well. Hello, how are you doing?
Herbert T. Outdoors, I follow you guys because you are such a wealth of information. Well, thank you so much. What a nice thing to say. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. We hope that we can provide you a lot of information here that is useful for you guys.
Fire Scratchers in the house, you said hi to, or not your average JoJo? You said both of them? There you go.
That's right.
Hey, not often I do it on this side.
I know. Gemma's Journey Grace, thank you for what you do for me. Feel so much love for you. It truly supports me for Autism Champions. Well, thank you so much, Gemma. Yes. You are amazing and a true inspiration for lots of people out there, not only the ones that are with autism, but just in general.
You don't have to
people
thank
in
us.
general, yes.
You're the one doing the work.
For doing the inspirational work for everybody.
That's right.
It is really, truly amazing, guys.
Oh, little Llama Laura, you're such a sweetheart. You're just one of those ones that come along that's just been such a sweetie right from the get-go. You really are, yeah.
Guys, don't forget about the selfies. I've seen there are some of them there as well. Hashtag Blue Ranch Group if you want to add yours, or even better, take a selfie if you're watching us and post it on social media. If it's on Twitter, we're going to be sharing it off on the screen, hashtag Blue Ranch Group. And if you put it on Instagram with hashtag Blue Ranch Group, we are going to make sure to feature in our new profile on Instagram, Puša Studios Live. We'll feature it on stories and tag you in so everybody can see your amazing selfie right there.
Drone Up says, Jerry, love my Puša Studios because then and Andrew. I learned my lesson. Andrew comes second. There you go. Oh my God almighty. Ghostly Findings Paranormal. G'day. How are you today? Hope you're having a fantastic one. Welcome here. It is great to see all you guys. Like I say, I believe Tech Talk Tuesday is a celebration of creators. I truly do. You guys are really people just wanting to take things further and further. Our hats off to you. Nothing but total respect for it. So, and guys, I just put in the link if you haven't done it already. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that? Not a problem. A selfie of you. Just make sure to use the included hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you. Different kind of minds. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Let's see, guys.
Hannah, Jasmine, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing? Jill Stevie, Jojo, Biggs, hello. Try to scare myself today by watching moonshiners while making my wine.
Yeah, every time they always have a still that's about to blow up like a rocket.
You know, I think he was doing a pineapple wine today.
Oh, there you go.
I will have to go visit. I mean, strawberry wine, pineapple wine, dandelion.
Wine.
I mean, such a taste tester.
I haven't seen dandelion wine. It's got to be 35 years.
I never tried one. I have had dandelion soup and salad.
Years ago, when a lot of Newfoundlanders were living in Toronto, some of them got caught. They were making dandelion wine, but they were taking the dandelions from the park. Well, that's back when everything was sprayed with pesticides.
Oh, that must be some hefty wine
and
there.
some people got some come this close to checking out. So yeah.
Don't pick your herbs along the road or in parks. That's
Yes.
for sure. Mela, well, thank you so much. Thank you, peach wine. Can I have a bottle of peach wine, please? Like, I'm be so shameless. Can I have a peach wine, please?
May, thank you so very much. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much for your support. And there is Nanya. How you doing tonight? Hope all is going great with you. Nice to see you in. You guys are absolutely awesome, guys. Keep hitting the like button, tweeting it out, telling friends, guys. It really does help us out a lot. And it's great. The more the merrier in here, guys. I want people to come in and see you guys doing all this great stuff and them get inspired and put more into their channels and that. It really does inspire some people. I truly do believe that.
Oh, we can come over in 2 weeks. And can we do like a taste testing live? That would be cool.
And she's worked up.
Homemade wine taste testing. I think that live would work. The title is very clickbaity, isn't it, guys?
I'm going to be hearing about this day and night now. I can see it coming. Yep. I can see it coming.
Well, the Tulip Festival is coming up in Ottawa soon, so.
Squirrel Acres, we're nuts come together. Well, one of the great channel names. I usually don't recommend long channel names, but I mean, how do you cut that down and not keep it as awesome? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. So great to have you in. Last drop, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. There's Just Living. Paula, how are you doing tonight? Annie's Journey. There's a balsamic vinegar and olive oil place here in Chattanooga that sells flavored vinegars and olive oils. One is a peach with white balsamic vinegar that rocks. So
good for summertime. Oh my God, I like anything peach.
Dezombified, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Great to see you. Chills TV, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so very much. It really helps. And once again, guys, thank you for helping us past 7,300. This one's a grueling 100 on this one. So I really do appreciate all the help. You guys are just nothing but super fantastic. God, you don't want to come to South Australia, then Push Studios. We are the wine state with wine tasting tours.
I used to briefly work for the wine tasting, like for people to offer them. We couldn't drink on the job, but you see the people's faces when they try. Now, so we might go to Australia for that. Who knows? No,
I want to go to Australia.
We're definitely going to Australia. Definitely, it's on the bucket list. New Zealand, Australia. We're definitely going there. I don't know when yet, but it's definitely for a must-travel location for us.
That is true. Definitely. Joyce McGuire, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Peach Coke. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't have it here. Different other flavors, but not here. Sherry, awesome sunset travel.
And that Crohn's chick, we really are. We have lots of beautiful. Oh, I know your wine business is just flourishing. So,
Sherry, we might do that at the end of our live stream. If you're still here, we're gonna jump into Canva, and I'll show you quickly. It's very easy, so don't fret. I will help you out with that.
Terra Filma, thank you so much. You uploaded your selfie. That is great. And there you go, guys. I put it up to that reminder to hit the like button. We're up to 80, guys. Let's keep it going. There we go, guys. Moving right in the direction. I love it. I love it. Nez Lover, how you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope all is well. Nice surprise. There you go, guys. And don't forget your selfies. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it. The link is included, but please use as well the included hashtag Blue Orange Group so us and everybody can find you. Want you guys to be seen. It is important, guys. We are going to be discussing in just a minute about the changes with Instagram and Facebook. And you also have something on Patreon too, right?
Yes, I do.
So with all those three, there's going to be lots of information for everybody. And we are connected so much, guys, with social medias today, whether it's for our YouTube channel, personal life, business, and anything in between. It is important that we stay on top. They have become a big part of our world. Philip Cockram, how you doing? I knew you'd be here for Tech Talk Tuesday, my friend. I knew it.
Destination Chronicles is here, and Vanguard Steve is here as well. Jelly's Journey is back. Hello.
And welcome to Morocco is here.
Cool.
Welcome. Great to have you. Cool, from Morocco. That's awesome. I don't think we've had too many here from Morocco. That's
well,
great.
I remember we were talking about that during our coffee talk with our Australian coffee house guy,
Yes.
Peter. Yes, and we talked that there's the best coffee is in Morocco.
That's right. that is true. Yeah. I want to welcome 21090 Brewing, guys. An absolutely phenomenal channel as well. Another one like Philip and them, been with us for a long time. If you want to know about brewing beer, home brew, they do live brews and everything. They're definitely a must check. There's no way around it. Fee, how you doing? Good to see you. And there is Brent Ariel's in the house. YouTube is being so frustrating. I can't get my banner to change. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Are you using a mobile device? If you are, it's not going to change. You're going to have to go on a laptop because they have disabled it temporarily. And correct me if it already updated. And if it has, that means that you have to update your YouTube app. It has disabled it together with Google Plus. You weren't able to update your banner.
But I think he's on PC, I think.
Okay, well then it might be just a glitch then.
So Texas Prepper, how you doing? As well as Cartoon That. Just trying to get you all the names here. Laura, how you doing? Laura Lee, how are you? Great to see you in the house. So many awesome channels. Guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. Let's get over 100 in here, guys. We're only 16 away from hitting 100 in the chat. Lots of great information coming in. That's why we're waiting a couple of minutes. We always do this. Give time for everybody to get in, get settled and all that. Remember, guys, don't mind you meeting each other and all that stuff. And you guys are doing fantastic. Just no abbreviations. No I got yous. No I check marked yous. No I rubber booted yous. Anything remotely. Just take 30 extra seconds and write something nice to each other. We've been doing that for a bit. And you know what? The feel of the channel's been getting better and better.
Yes.
I've seen that Sunday night with the wheel. Almost none of it.
Oh, yeah.
I was very impressed. And people are you're building a better bond right off the bat. It helps everybody. It keeps our channel proper. It keeps you guys proper with each other. Better chance of those relationships going further. So...
Tasha Ridnor, hello. And yes, so it has been an update, so you can change the banner now. Thank you, Ghostly Findings. And Brant Ariels is on Mac. So, guys, if you are on the Mac, maybe you can help Brant. Throw it back in the chat.
Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. Great to see you. How have you guys been doing? Always such a pleasure to have you by. Amazing channel. So many amazing channels in here, guys. Like we said, that's why we love doing Tech Talk Tuesday so much. This is where we really get the people that are taking their channels further and further. I love that. Stereo Spaceman X, what is going on? LOL, yes, definitely wait for a few minutes or like 50.
Well, we like chatterboxing with you guys. Our Tuesdays is one of those rare times when we actually can do that, so that's probably why. And the Zombified have a loaded question. Well, go ahead. We are going to answer questions in the second part of our Tuesday Tech Talk, but definitely go ahead and put it in there.
Yo, it's your boy Leo. What's going on? What's going on? Condition Gaming 13. I have to go. You both are awesome. Have a lovely night. Right back at you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming. Really, really, really do appreciate it. Michelle Design, Michelle, yes, Design. Oh my God, I have so much trouble with your name all the time. I don't know why, but it's great to have you in here.
Jalen, Best in Games, hello.
Hi there, how are you?
Hello. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to get into the selfies, or what is your plan?
Well, we're going to put in a second. He had asked a question, and we'll just see, and then we're going to get right into the selfies, and then it's off to the news of the day, guys. Let's see here. I'm going to load up the selfies while we're doing that, so they're all ready to go. And if they're not there, but if the question's not there by the time I get to the bottom, we'll just start it off from there.
3B Productions, hello.
Hey, how you doing? Great to see you. Okay, well, we'll start with the selfies, and then maybe we can jump between. So.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, guys, there we go. We got Stephanie Ferrante. I'm editing new videos while I wait for Puša Studios live stream to start. Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Looking good. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Thanks for appraising my cheeky comments. No worries. Always love it. Always love it. Wood Pigeon Outdoors. There we go. There we go. Wood Pigeon Outdoors. Awesome fun with Munchkin watching Puša Studios.
That cat loves selfies. Like it's poses all the time. Look at the eyes.
Yeah. Oh no, that's like light beams. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Unreal.
Unearthly Wonderings, how are you doing?
Great to see you. Great to see you. We got Jackie. How are food reviews? How you doing? Hon, could you just crack that window, please? Just a touch. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Just to get a little bit of air going through here. Thank you. Jackie, you are looking absolute. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I thought you hit something. Jackie is throwing around the money. Hashtag Blue Wrench Group. I love it. Absolutely awesome, Jackie. You're such a sweetheart. Such a good supporter of ours. We appreciate it so much. There you go, guys. There's her scene. Love it. Oh my God, Vexicore. When an artist has too much time on their hands, the result. Wow. Holy man, that is beautiful. Look at the detail.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's Notre Dame de Paris. It's really beautiful.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't. Hard to tell. Thank you, West Haven. You rock. You know that already. You rock. It's the way you rock and bring it in here that makes us rock.
PJ Bottom Feeders, hello.
Northern Ohio Railroad, thank you so very much for tweeting us out. Really, really do appreciate it. It's a huge help. And there is little Llama Laura.
Oh, she's getting ready for Friday. Creators Therapy Unicorn Friday. It's a unicorn colored llama.
It's beautiful, Llama.
It's beautiful.
Very nice. And there is Gemma. There she is. There she is. Gemma from all the way across the pond. Gemma's Grace. Great to see you. It's so good you could be in here tonight. Love having you in. You know that already. Gemma's done so much for the autism community and that. And she's done it, not us. Gemma has done it a fantastic job. So keep up the great work, Gemma. And there is Alex Burton. Alex Burton, look at that. Hey, from Terra Firma. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think it's Firma. Great to see you. Very nice looking shot. Very focused. I like that. Very cool. Thank you so much for the selfie. And then we have Not Your Average JoJo. Watching some Puša Studios. Hashtag Blue Wrench Group. Look at that. Oh my God, our daughter would go crazy for your laptop. Purple.
Yes. My God.
In a heartbeat.
Oh, she's already saying something. I can hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Purple. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
And there's Wood Pigeon Outdoors, folks. Here's the next batch of peaches. Holy God, you're gonna be busy with the booze, my friend. You're gonna be the most popular house in town. Looking good, Jason. Looking good, my friend. Keep it up. And Squirrely Acres, nuts come together. Let's see there. Wow, great to see you. Thank you so much for the selfie.
The Cannabis Show, hello. Little Llama Laura, hope your head feels better.
No, you don't just say that Cannabis Show. You got to say, oh my God, that Cannabis Show is in here. What an amazing channel. Love these guys.
That's
Tim
better.
and Timmy. Exactly.
Little Llama Laura, hope you feel better. Your headache resides. ATJH Travels, welcome here.
Great to see you, Andrew. How you doing tonight? Always a pleasure. We got Chills in the house. What a great looking selfie, guys. Awesome to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic night. Love it, guys.
Christina64, do you both help people start channels? We do help along the way for some people as well, for sure, behind the scenes, but we also give you tips today, so stick around.
Laura, looking fantastic. Loving the stream, guys. Hashtag Blue Wrench. Thank you so much. Wow, that is quite tattoo work you got there.
Love that.
So intricate and that beautiful. Great to see. I'm assuming you're working your way up. Are you going further? Is it going to be a full sleeve when you're done? You're almost there. I see your shoulder as well. So
very nice.
Thank you so much, guys. Love seeing your selfies. And remember, guys, there's still lots of time. We'll check back later on. I'll give you the link again in case you just got here. Or you change your mind. You said, you know what? I want to be up there on there too. Well, we love having you guys up there too. There's the link, guys. Just make sure to use the included hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you. And it's just Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm. What's going on? Great to see you in the house. So many channels coming in, guys. That's why you don't want to move a muscle, because there's so many new channels. We're at 85 right now, guys, and climbing. So I'm going to ask you guys again, and anybody hasn't done it yet, it only takes 30 seconds, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out. If you can put it in your community tab. Gator Bite, what is going on? Speaking of selfies, how you doing tonight? Such a pleasure.
Silver giveaways, hello.
Sally, no asking for anything, please. Thank you.
So I called the question from the Zombified. Yes,
okay,
a two-part question, so I got it. Well, it's a loaded question, but I think everybody, you're right, you said loaded. After working from wake up till bedtime, tweaking thumbnails and tags, it seems easy to get discouraged when not seeing results. How do you get past the feeling that maybe YouTube cheats? It seems like every time we're about to hit a milestone, our sub count freezes. How do you pass the paranoia?
Part of it's paranoia. Part of it is real, I would say. There is times where things happen, depending where you've been that week, where you've gone, what you've done. It seems to work in patterns, and that's the hard part sometimes, because it seems like if you've done one pattern, you try to change, you're linked to that pattern for a couple more days. Is it all intentional or not? Nobody knows, because that's the biggest problem of being on YouTube, is you're dealing with something that will never give you the full answers. And remember that, guys, everything you see, everything you pay for, everything you do, not one person will ever truly be able to guarantee you that that's the road to do it on, because nobody fully knows except for a couple at the top, and even them, with the algorithm, the way it's kind of grown and evolved. I'm not a tinfoil hat guy. It's not taking over the world, but sometimes the cow does get out of the barn a little bit, and it takes them a little time to catch up and see why it's looking at things the way it does. The main thing is it's partly is accepting. I think it's a bit of a blind fate, and I don't want to bring this in as a comparison to religion or about, but there is a bit of blind faith in here, and just saying that you're in it for the long haul and accepting all the ups and the downs that come with it, accepting that it's free, accepting we have no contract with it. And if it's any consolation to you, I find a lot of the channels that when I started on here, I think both can agree on that, there was a lot of messages kind of to always hate the bigger channels. I despise that message for a lot of reasons. But we had some on now that you've seen, like the Traveling Clot and those guys and that. Imagine at the point where you've quit your job and this becomes your full-time job, and you've spent years in the making getting this ready. Imagine what our problems are like for them, where everything is hinged onto it. And I'm hoping that takes a little bit of pressure off ourselves to not maybe get so discouraged on here or feel like we're getting screwed, because they get screwed as well. And you can it's been well documented in those guys, and they have everything running onto it. Some of them have like employees, all their payments and all that stuff. Like when we have a glitch and we lost, 30% of our viewers for 2 weeks? Right?
Yeah.
Imagine if people say, well, that guy doesn't matter, he's got 4 million subscribers. Well, yeah, but I mean, his livelihood's dependent on that, and he's just lost 30% for 2 weeks. That's a huge hit. And the platform that he's earning it onto owes him nothing. They could remove him tomorrow, like us, like that, and it would be gone. So it's not the perfect answer maybe you're looking for, but it's just to take a little bit of peace and maybe not be so hard on yourself about it, because it's hitting everybody, and there's just nothing really you can kind of do about it. All we can do is just when we do Tech Talk tonight or any tips we do on the wheel and stuff, all we're doing is just trying to stack the odds in our favor a little bit more. And it needs to be done. If you don't, there's definitely nothing's going to happen if you don't try. That's a guarantee. That's about the only guarantee you can have on YouTube. If you do nothing, nothing will happen. That's about the only thing that can come out of this if you stick to it. So instead, go for it. Take your downs. It's okay to feel down for a day or so. That's normal. Everybody's going to get it no matter what they do in life. But look at it then. Tell yourself, look in the mirror and say, I made a commitment to do something on here. I know it's not easy. I know I don't have all the answers onto it, but I want to keep getting better and better. And if you keep wanting to get better and better, and the time comes along, at some point you might not hit 1 million, but you might jump up 500 or 30 or 7,200. Nobody knows. But at least you'll be ready for it when the time comes. And at least you can feel some pride in yourself that you took it to that level. Xenia and I have said that, if our channel had to close tomorrow, we'd be upset. We don't want to lose it. But we can walk away feeling accomplished. That nobody can take away from you, including YouTube.
Well, Diszombify says, blind faith, good one. Never thought of it that way before. It's full time for us. We're disabled, so there is not much wiggle room for us in the traditional job market, and this is passion for us. What I can tell you and suggest you is not focus on your subscriber count. There's plenty of other ways how you can monetize your channel even before you're hitting magical 1,000, 4,000. And we have been talking about it on and off during our Tuesday Tech Talks as well. And I wish somebody would have told us back when before we got our 1,000 that you actually can do it. Actually, the biggest part of monetization of the channel is not the YouTube partner program where you get your money from ad revenue, which basically is $7 per 1,000 views. And it depends what rate do you have.
Well,
so you get so it's $2 to $9 per 1,000 views. That's all you get for your ad revenue, guys. So except for focusing on that, although we still need the subscribers, if your main incentive is to earn money, look for other ways. There's plenty of other ways: affiliate programs, merchandise. You can monetize like super chat your live streams, having Streamlabs. You don't have to be 1,000, 4,000. You can have Streamlabs and have somebody donating to you money as well. So there's plenty of things out there. Don't focus just on that 1,000, 4,000 or the numbers of subscribers. I know it's hard, but just try to look for other revenues too.
And Xenia's is absolutely right, but Wyatt said that a while ago and didn't jump in the money side. I just always remember, guys, no matter what, if you come in here on the money side is like 60, 70, 80% of your drive, it's a very hard place and it's very easy to be let down. It's so you've got to love what you're doing on here. If it's solely or largely dependent on bringing in a revenue, it's gonna be a lot more downs than up. That's all I really want to say. So let me get rid of this right now. That's enough of that.
Terror Filma, we got your question here as well. I use lots of social media. I post daily but have little engagement, and quite a fair bit of the engagement I do get is false. What am I doing wrong? Well, it depends. I would answer it that way. It really depends what kind of social media you're using for getting your views. You have to be very consistent on any kind of social media, no matter what it is. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you have to post consistently. That's one of the keys for all across the media. And really, I would look into what kind of optimization you have done for your channel already. That's one of the questions that people oftentimes ask, and I don't know about your channel because I haven't looked at it. But when I go into the channel, the lots of things that would help for optimization, getting views, are not done. So before you're thinking about outside sources of how to promote it and where you're getting wrong, do your YouTube channel right on YouTube. So optimize it the most you can, work on that, and then get some views from the outside. You want YouTube to work for you and not you work for YouTube as hard, so to say.
It's right, guys, and I bring up that example many times. We get people up here and to shut them out when they're on the wheel and stuff like that. They're like, don't look at my channel. Don't look at my channel. I'm waiting till I get to 1,000. I got big things coming, or I'm going to do it this and then. The time to get on your channel, if you haven't already, was before you realize you had to. It's time to stop everything, even if you can't get to a couple of networking streams or whatever it is, and get all your ducks in a row on there and then proceed with it. Because that's what's missing a lot, and is this race to build the numbers without the product behind it. The product's got to come first. Now, I'm not one of those ones that says everything is product and no work into networking. No, I've always said about balance, but there is a big asterisk by it. You've got to start off with something. This does not mean you have to be Steven Spielberg. This does not mean you need to look like some of the biggest YouTubers on here. No. It's a want to get better, taking as much as you can, what you got right now, learn a little bit more, and get your channel right. You've got to cover the basics. People roll their eyes, I'm sure, when we say, check your homepage, but your homepage, adding playlists, and your about section doing, cleaning it up in the first 200 characters and stuff. But I do say it a lot of times to people that's heard it 1,000 times. And I know people want to do it, but then they're going to run and, I'm going to go network, and I'll get to that later. But just think, if you have that stuff in check and then you go and do that, you have such a better chance of getting known. Because also the algorithm is starting then to take notice of you. And you're starting to get recommended in more places and all that stuff. That's what gets the ball rolling. Then it pays off more when you get to a place like that, because you already have something to give. I truly, truly believe a homepage full of playlists, one of the umpteen benefits of it is, if somebody's jumping around looking at channels, they go to yours and you're like, whoa. Even if just for a minute, they're like, this channel's got something more to offer. They're more inquisitive to see what you got going on because you have all this stuff here. You've shown them that you've gone to the next level. And it kills me. You have to understand how much it kills me. And I've seen some fantastic people in here, some really great content. And I almost missed it because I tend to look more just because of what we do. And the Wheelson is a great example of that. And they'll bring out like, oh God, what are we bringing up here? There's no banner. There's nothing on the homepage, just an upload list. And then we open it up and it's like, oh my God, this stuff is fantastic. Look at this work. But most people won't even get to see that because they'll judge it by, well, there's no banner. They just got an upload with a couple of it. Whatever. And you've just lost a sale, if you will. So get your channel in order and then proceed to the next one. You're going to always be growing it, but get them basics down. So people really want to see what you're doing, so the algorithm knows what you're doing, and then go from that point on. So
I do see that you also have been working on your channel, which is awesome. But you're under 100, okay? Which means that whatever you're getting is good. Mm-hmm. You got to remember that you're under 100 subscribers. So for you, you're just at the start of that rolling snowball, like I say. It's still standing. It hasn't moved yet, okay? You're just trying to move it out of, so it goes into motion. And that's why. Right instantly, when I seen your subscriber count, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly why. You're still getting the views, though. Lots more than some bigger channels do. So keep doing what you're doing. You got to get that snowball out of the static position and into the movement. And you can do it by working on your channel, by constantly having that interaction, by having people coming in, commenting, answering comments, just keeping it active. That is what's going to move it. So keep doing what you're doing. I would suggest for you to research your tags a little bit more. They're too general. Your small channel, growing but small, they have to be super, super focused tags. So work on that and keep doing what you already have been doing. I think you're going to be just fine.
3B production, I like your comparison. I really do. That's a great way of looking at it. I approach my channel like it's a video store. Remember walking in and looking at cover art until you find something that grabs you. That's what I'm going for. And that's why your channel looks good the way it is. That's exactly what he's doing, guys. There you go. There's a little look at it. He's got a fantastic looking channel. Good artwork into it. But I don't want to discourage anybody, guys. You do not need to be an artist to have this. Just use a keen eye and remember one thing, that I think a lot of us, until you've owned your own business, a lot of us don't look at it this way. Look at everything and be honest with yourself. If I was another person, would I click on this? If I read this title, would it engage me to want to go further? Simple questions, guys, that we don't want to ask ourselves sometimes, but are truly important to growing a channel. Oh my God, breaking the shell. How are you? It's been a little bit. Tim, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you.
How to make up your own mind. Thank you so much. And Timothy Huxell, well, welcome here.
Yes.
Terror Firma, I must tell you, you have done more work than some of the 1,000 channels have done. Mm-hmm. Just looking at your channel, you have done so much work there. Yep. Just keep doing it. Don't get discouraged. It looks so much better than some of the channels that are much more views and subscribers than you. Keep going.
I'll put it this way. We do a lot of reviews, and I remember your channel the moment your name came up. I didn't remember everything onto it, but I remember what it looked like. So that's saying something. That shows that you've done work, that it actually leaves an impression. That's a good thing. So run with that. Lots, like Xenia said, lots of way bigger channels can't even boast that. So, Keep up the good work. Don't let it get you down. It does take time. Unrelated to YouTube, but I seem to have problems with my Instagram algorithm. Do you have any advice on what I can do to make it appealing?
Instagram, we're going to talk a little bit about updates as well, but Instagram algorithm, well, first of all, it has to be consistent once again. Like I said, you have to research the best time, and you can see it right away. You don't have to have third-party apps like it is for other social media. For Instagram, you can right away in the insights see what is the best days and the times for you when people are coming to look for your content. That's one thing. So try to post on those, schedule ahead of time, use buffer or whatever else it is that can put it out there for those times. Second thing, try to include blog-like descriptions. So meaning that it's a little bit more things that people have to click see more to see the rest of the description of your picture, and include the tags, not just one or two, but like 10-15 tags underneath your post. That is one thing. But the more content you're going to be pushing out on Instagram, the better you're going to do, and that's basically is the key for Instagram. I'm really sucky at that because I'm so into Twitter and YouTube. And unfortunately, can't be focusing the same way as on everything. But if you are focusing on Instagram, push it out. Push it one time a day is not enough. If you want to get really feedback, 2-3 times at least is what you want to be doing, but doing properly with description, with tags, all of that, and that should work. Just consistently every day, 2-3 times a day, and that should get the snowball rolling on Instagram.
Alyssa, it's great to see you. Alyssa's Parish. Hope you're having a fantastic night. And Marty, Down the Rabbit Hole Travel. Awesome to see you. We always love Marty Travel Channel and our very first interviewee we ever had. So awesome to see you, Ian. So many great channels.
We have another question from Tales of Solstice, who said, I've seen a lot of horror narrators getting demonetized lately. The channels say they don't get a reason for it. Any ideas on why they're doing that? Panic D Studios have had this too happening with some of their videos because they are like horror channel.
Yes. Guys, get a taste of 2019 YouTube. And anything that doesn't fit into what would be the television guides, I guess would call it, is going to be getting a lot heavier scrutiny. And that's the short blanket answer to all of it. Things are going to be changing a lot, and most likely by the end of 2019, YouTube is going to look a lot different than when we started off. The rules are going to get tighter, the guidelines are going to get stronger, and not that there's anything wrong with a horror film. The thing is, YouTube is becoming more and more family friendly every day. And why? Because there's no way they can police 1 billion plus channels, and that's most likely why a lot of times you're not going to be getting many answers out of it. It's not fair, it's not right. And it's the sad, cold truth of it all. So,
and my suggestion, and I think it works as well for Panic D right now, is to try to reword your titles and tags and description in the way you're talking in the first about 2 minutes of your video. Meaning that such words as, I don't know, murder, slang, like all of those direct words that would be very graphic. Try to avoid them and look for synonyms. Look in a dictionary for synonyms on Google. Look how you can describe those same things, but in different words that wouldn't trigger AI to flag you. That's the only way how you can do it right now.
I don't want that to happen. I'm sorry, the cannabis show said so. The cannabis show will be thrown off. LOL. It's gonna be tricky, but there's ways to go around it, and I think the best way to describe it is if anybody remembers on TV, especially in the 80s and 90s, when they show something like Police Academy on TV. That's kind of what you're going to be doing, is kind of toning it down and finding like more innuendo ways to play with things. Synonyms, as Xenia said, to get the message out, but it might have to take a little bit of the harshness off it. And I think that's going to be really hard for some people to do, because it's going to feel like their content is getting too dictated. But once again, I didn't want to sound too much of a realist at the beginning. I'm just saying like that. There is going to be more changes, I think, coming. These are just the first steps. Weidman Photography as well. Great to see you, sir. And say hi. And Walker fam, how are you?
And you can definitely find the ways around it for sure. I mean, you just have to be a little bit more work, unfortunately. Down the rabbit hole, just got to copyright claims that I got from Hook Sounds. It was supposed to be copyright free. You can actually ask Hook Sounds themselves to file that complaint back.
Yes.
Usually they help out with that. But yeah, it happens. We had 15 at least for our season 1 because of the song that was free. It wasn't not free. It was free. Just was a scam claim. And some of them YouTube eventually took away. But it just unfortunately it happens. You just have to share the revenue. Or you don't get the revenue from it, but thankfully it's not a strike at least. What if we're mixed? Oh, stereo spaceman. Andy K, I believe, need to educate themselves about cannabis and the lies we have. Yeah. Well, education in any kind of subject is good, And
I don't know.
I'm just trying to get the questions.
Yeah. I was just going to tell anybody, double check, guys, whenever you get a copyright claim on somebody, going back to that one for a minute, I always tell you guys, double check that who it is coming from. Make sure, because sometimes even a change in the letter could be from somebody trying to imposter the company. So first of all, make sure that it is the legit one making the claim. So that's one part. And some are just doing it to copyright free music and putting a claim on something they have no right to. So just do your homework at first and make sure the names and everything match up to what they should be. Okay, do we have any other questions?
Nope, we don't have questions for now, so
Okay.
maybe we can get to the updates.
Sure. So which one did you want to start off with? Did you want to do Facebook or did you want to do Instagram? Well, I guess Facebook, because then we'll lead into Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right, guys, let's get into that. Let me get something queued up here. There we go. Okay, guys, in the background, just showing a little bit of clip of it. You don't hear any audio, of course, but this is from The Verge, but this is clips they took out from the F8 2019 keynote speech today, where it talked about where Facebook is going for 2019. There is one of our richest men in the world. It's still hard to believe to wrap my head around it. This guy looks like he should be getting out of, well, maybe high school at this point. But as we know, he is very influential. Do you want to start talking, and then I'll start showing the cards here on this one here for it?
Yes, there have been, as West Haven was saying, there have been numerous updates on all social medias across the board, but today the main focus was Facebook. And as you know, Facebook have acquired Instagram as well, so Instagram and all the apps like WhatsApp and all of those fall under the same category of changes and updates as well. We're just gonna mention a couple of them. If you are interested into detailed approach to that, go and check out the keynote that Andrew was talking about. You can listen to that and hear everything in detail. The main thing that you're going to see almost right away, especially if you're using your app on your phone, is that Facebook is changing its user interface. And I can hear the crowd saying, again.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Yeah, we have gone through this multiple times, and I know how hard it is every time to adjust it. I really don't know why they do it, since really Facebook has become more of an older generation using it. And not that we all are old here, but it is harder to adjust to new changes, and these are some drastic changes, guys, as you can see.
And as we say, guys, we're always telling you guys to watch where your algorithm is going and your the analytics, and make sure your target audience. This is a great example of a gigantic company really kind of messing with what they shouldn't to this extent. Is trying to appeal to a younger generation and not accepting more who is the general audience watching them. So
yes, very, very true. So as you can see, yes, very correct. It looks a lot like Instagram. Well, maybe because they are the same company, really at the same. But what they are doing is also they are changing their focus. So now, instead of your updates from friends and friends of friends on your newsfeed, Facebook is going to focus more on your group activities and events near you. That's right. If you want to see something new happen to your neighbor down the road, or your cousin from across the ocean that you haven't kept in touch even on Facebook for weeks, you'll have to go directly on their profile, because most likely they're not going to be showing on newsfeed at all. So as I said, group activities, they want to focus on that, and events near you. what is going to happen is that your closest friends are going to have more updates on the messenger part of Facebook, which is going to become basically like a sole app of Facebook. Separately from Facebook. It's not going to even be in the browser anymore. It's going to be an app on desktop as well as on Mac and Android and so on. So they're completely shifting the whole focus altogether from what Facebook is about.
Guys, it has been a long time coming, and there is a purpose behind it. They're trying to get away from the bad image that's kind of been picked up with Facebook and stuff like that. And once again, all good roads to where it's paved with good intentions. It's going to be very, very confusing for a while. It's kind of like everybody's been worried about going to studio beta. Well, this is going to be that on steroids. And get ready, if you're younger, to get lots of calls from your parents and grandparents wondering why they're not seeing this and that. That you're going to be doing a lot of tech work for a while. So this is the layout they got at this point here. This is what we have so far. That's the only 2 pictures we have. But yeah, get ready, because it's going to change the way you kind of look at it. It's going to be more of a focus on groups, which is going to be... did you want to get into that part as well? Or are you
Nope.
still more to add to it?
Oh, I'll just add it to what the picture that you were showing, that one of the features that they're going to be doing also is adding more information about you. Of course, they want to know more about you, including the hobbies. For example, are going to be featured on your profile. You're going to be able to feature your hobbies. And what Facebook basically is going to be doing all together is intuitively connecting you with other people. So depending where you are, what kind of hobbies you have, what kind of events you are attending, it's going to be offering you to connect with people online that you haven't known before.
Yes.
Including, which is very interesting, it actually started also to become a little bit of a Tinder in Facebook.
That's what I was going to say, guys. And yeah, this is quite interesting. It's going to be basically that if you have an interest in some of your friends, you can mark them down. It doesn't tell them. But then if you go through, say you have 5 friends that you're interested into, and those friends go through, and if they happen to hit the same ones for their interest in you as well, YouTube, Facebook will notify you that there has been a match, and you can proceed to go from there. So,
guys, so you don't have to use Tinder anymore. You can use Facebook.
That's right, and I can see where they're going from it. It makes sense, but at the same time too, they're trying to dig themselves out of a mess by doing this.
Yeah.
And they've opened, in my opinion, 750 new ones.
Oh my! I can't wait for this. This is gonna be something so hilarious.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
So if you want to tell your high school sweetheart that you still love them, oh my, they might still love you too.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, so it's gonna be a huge revamp. I really think it's gonna be completely something new. It's already starting in the new update of app. It's starting instantly. The desktop version is gonna slowly change it, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what they're thinking about this.
Andy K said something really good here. The more you say here about Facebook, the closer I am to deleting my profile on it. Yeah. What happened to just family and friends for people on it? I agree, and that's what we mostly used it for, because we live away from immediate family and stuff like that. That's kind of what its basis was. And it's anything but now. And it's trying to be too much of everything, while at the same time reining back a lot of the... It's such a bizarre mix. It's hard to even kind of figure out exactly what they in the end they want to accomplish, because at first when they start, it's like, okay, yeah, there's been a lot of problems, we get that, they've been under the gun this year, I see where they're rolling it back, but then they open up things like this, and it's like, what do you want? You just want new problems to come your way? Was that it? Trade one problem for 5 others?
Yeah, it already was hard to find people's updates, and now they're going to be hidden altogether. And your way of keeping in touch with your friends and family is going to be Messenger.
Yes.
The good thing about Messenger that they're going to make it lighter, less space consuming.
20% right now they're saying lighter. So
that part is cool. But as for functionality, basically your relationship functionality is going to reduce to Messenger. And Facebook itself is going to be more into networking. Yep. That's what the biggest take out of F8 is. The networking for Facebook and Messenger for relationships. And like Philip said, they want our data, and really they do. And they're finding more creative ways to justify it now. They're trying to look at this because they claim that, they've learned and now they're going to be more transparent.
But transparent means kind of, it doesn't mean you have to start stealing more and saying you're doing it. You know, that doesn't give the license to keep going on. So yeah, they are very hungry for our data, that is for sure. And the purchasing power now, where you can look and actually buy right within Messenger, is coming up as well.
Yeah, and that goes together with Instagram.
Instagram. Sorry, yes. Sorry. There's so many. I was mixing that one up with the Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, Instagram, as part of Facebook, as Andrew just mentioned, is going to have ability for you to spend even more money. What it means that some, and only some right now, influencers are going to be able to tag different products for you to buy them right from their picture. You don't have to go anywhere. You purchase it right from there. The interesting part of it is creator is not going to be earning anything from it. What? Why do I want to advertise something on my picture if I don't get any part of it?
Yeah.
And believe me, people like Kim Kardashian, for example, that is going to have the first-hand try, of course, on it, they're going to be getting money from the advertiser itself to put that post out there with that tag that will allow you to purchase directly whatever they're advertising.
Yeah.
So Instagram wants even more of your money. That's the new update there. We have
it's not a very
more.
good picture of it. That's why I didn't bother putting it
up.
But
we have some more updates as well, which are a bit better from Instagram.
I want to say hi to the boys. Your boy, how you doing? Great to see you. And ATGH travels on his way out. Blessed to know you as well, my friend. Have an awesome night. Thank you so much for coming. And guys, please remember to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. Let's get more people in here. It really does help a lot. Let's get the message out there. Junk Pick, great to see you. My kids have zero interest with Facebook. Like they like Snapchat, exactly. WhatsApp and Instagram and YouTube. WhatsApp app, I think he means. Most definitely. Facebook is not for them.
Yeah, and WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger are going to be under one roof eventually anyway. I have announced that in the last quarter keynote updates as well. So that's also another thing. So Andrew was showing some other updates here on Instagram. Okay.
You can look right here.
So some of the good updates of Instagram is this the one that you're going to be showing? I don't know.
Okay,
yeah. Is that they are right now on beta testing, but most likely it's going to come into the regular Instagram as well. That Instagram has decided to hide the likes for people. You are only, as creator yourself, are going to be able to see your likes for posts, but people are not going to be able to see it. So it's not going to be public, basically. There's going to be hitting from public. You're going to be only able yourself to see the amount of likes. That goes consistently with Twitter update that has been slowly rolling out of hiding the amount of retweets on the tweet and amount of likes. What they're saying is that basically they want people to focus on what you share, not how many people have interacted with that. It's still going to be important for the algorithm, though. Take account into that. But their focus, Instagram, Twitter, is going to be on what you share and not how many interactions is going to be with it. So there you can see in the screenshot is how you're going to be able to see it. So it's going to be visible that people liked it, not visible how many people liked it, but you're going to go in your own settings and analytics to see who and how many exactly likes did you get. There have been no updates on hiding the follower count yet, but apparently it's going towards that to minimize the fraud amongst influencers.
And with that said, too, there is going to be big changes towards, they're working towards new systems to cut down bullying. That's not going to be implemented right away, but they're beta testing some and some more coming. Like they said, they can't guarantee which ones are coming right now and which ones aren't. But I found that very interesting today, and I tied into what we were talking about last night, which was really good. If Sunday they showed an example where, hey, you're the greatest, it's great talking to you, you suck, where you can already start getting a nudge for doing something like that. So they're already going to be starting to take more steps towards cyberbullying and stuff like that, which is really awesome. Also the pause, which was a really good idea. They're looking at setting up, whereas if you change schools, had a breakup or something like that, there's actually a pause where it holds your count and you can kind of be left alone for a little bit to deal and then come back, which I think is a fantastic idea.
Yes, it definitely is fantastic because we sometimes are too much immersed in it and it causes stress. What they're trying is to reduce stress and depression that lately studies have shown is very tied to social media.
And it's very good that companies are seeing that, because you know what? And it sounds cool. It's good business for them as well. They're finally waking up to the point that they got to start doing more stuff to deal with these things. That it's become such an integral part of our life. And I'm just bringing that up again because we had such a good discussion last night. I love that stuff is finally getting addressed by these companies, not just Band-Aid solutions or a phone number in the corner, but actual real working things. I think they're not enough yet, or the right ones, but at least it's a step in the right direction. So hopefully that will lead to better ones down the road. So
definitely. Instagram is also coming up with the new updates of its stories. And as I have talked about that before, we both have stories are going to be starting prevailing more and more, the actual feed. And that's exactly what is happening. They have updated their stories interface. As you see, it's more clickable. And also, they have created a new button. So except for going live and taking picture or choosing the picture from your phone, you're going to be able to create your picture or your content from scratch, which kind of reminds me of some other apps, of course. So you're going to be able to create your content from scratch using a new create button on Instagram. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty exciting. I see myself playing with that. I love actually Instagram stories much more than the regular content. I haven't posted anything on Instagram on our regular Instagram profile since August. Although,
wow.
Yeah.
Geez,
and we are gaining followers because I am posting constantly on the stories. So it does work even if you don't put the content out there. So that's a new update. I really like that. I really think it's something new for Instagram, a step up. See where it goes, see exactly what kind of functionality it has in there. But I definitely like it. I don't know what you guys' thought on that and how much actually you do use stories. I think it's really is the future. The story is the live content, so to say, and stories, I think, is going to be more and more prevailing. Speaking about stories, I just want
to remind everybody, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys, all that good stuff. I know we get into the content, but just as a reminder, everybody's done it already. Thank you so very much. It really does help us out a lot. But if you didn't, if you can just take 30 seconds and do that, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
And just to mention a little update on the stories as well. Now you're going to be able to add your own donation button. So if you decide to include in your stories a donation feature, you actually have that little sticker of donation. You can look for the fundraiser or for the charity that is approved, obviously, and you can add it to your stories if that's something that you're doing, if you're raising awareness about something, which I think is a really cool idea. And this picture is from Jane Wong, who actually predicted most of the stuff that we talk about, even a couple months in advance of it actually being announced. So Jane Wong is definitely somebody you want to follow.
Gator Bite, that's the wish of everybody. I wish Instagram had a feature where they could sort out spamming accounts better on Instagram.
Yes, and I think that's where they're going, because lots of people, especially on Instagram, are artificially blowing up their Instagram accounts to get their deals with sponsorships, but then not getting the actual interaction. So I think that's the way they're trying to combat with these changes as well.
That's one of those ones where you see the rappers and stuff like that, that have half a million subscribers, and then they get like four hearts onto it and stuff like that. I mean, it is a huge deal on there. So as what happened, and many of you don't know probably, that happened with YouTube just a couple of years ago. A lot of the music videos you've probably seen from that's been on here 6-7 years ago, when they did clean them up, some of them lost half, 25 million views or more. Imagine it was sitting there at 50 million. They took an average and found out some of them had as many as 25 million views that were bought to try and bolster them. So that's a huge problem on any social media. So they are fighting it one step at a time, I guess. I'm going to start rapping. That cannabis show, that I'll tune in for, my friend. You got it. I'm there.
Yeah.
I could be your manager. We can tour around.
So as far as Patreon, I just wanted to remind you guys that Patreon is starting its new rates on the 7th of May, which is quickly approaching. We only have a week, guys. If you haven't yet launched your page, if you have made it but haven't launched it, please do.
Yes.
I also saying it to us ourselves because we haven't launched it yet though. Please launch it, even if you're not intending to do anything right away. Launch it so you can save and lock on to the old rates, because starting 7th of May you're gonna have to be participating into the tier system with new and higher rates. So just a reminder for you, you only have a week to do it. Also, Patreon just updated its community guidelines, which are going to start into effect June 1st. I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you are already a Patreon user, it both applies to those that are creators as well as patrons themselves. So go and check it out. The new guidelines on Patreon just came out and going to be in effect in June 1st. So that's a quick update. Reminder, please launch your pages.
That's right, guys. Time is ticking away, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Seize the opportunity, because once it's done, it's not coming back. So,
and we have linked up our Tuesday Tech Talk when we talk about the hikes and all the changes for the rates. It's still available on our homepage as well as linked up above. So if it's the first time you hear about it, go and check.
Definitely, guys. Lots of information to go. That's the thing about them. There is a lot of information in those past Tech Talk Tuesdays, so if you haven't checked them out, they're a wealth of information, a lot of in-depth explanations on those and many, many other topics. So I see Sty North in here, and once again, I just want to bring him up. He's become my star of Tech Talk Tuesdays and stuff like that, because he said one of the nicest things to me, and who was it a while ago asking about having, like, getting more down on YouTube, you get discouraged and stuff like that. Sty was my savior when I needed him, because we were on Cab 7s. It's like 2 a.m, and he talked about what he's gotten since he started here, and it meant the world to me. It really did, because we all need kind of our we need that sometimes, to feel like we're actually getting somewhere, not just spinning our wheels in the mud and that. And I don't think he even realized at the time when he said it how much it meant to me. But he talked about, how he's used what we've said to help him with his channel. And it's him doing the work. It's not us. There's no, oh my God, But it means a lot when you see somebody actually doing the work. And I always tease him, as you can see, he is not 14 and a computer programmer by the picture. But look at his channel, guys. Look at his channel. All the stuff we talked about. And guess what? He doesn't stop there. He just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it. And I love that. And every time I see him, it kind of gives me a bit of I feel like we're making a difference in some small shape or form, that what we're saying is getting out there. So I just wanted to say a really big thank you to Sty for saying that to me, and to keep up the awesome work. You're really doing a fantastic job. I wanted you to know that. So, he's been working. He keeps changing over his about sections and working and getting them better and better. His homepage is full of playlists, his videos. And guys, as a side note, why he partly brought it up with, he said there's a living testimonial right there about how much it's been helping him with watch time since he's added these. So I just wanted to take that moment to say that. It really, really means a lot. So, it does pay off. And that's probably about the number one thing we get asked is watch time. Do playlists, folks. Somebody clicks on this video and they don't stop. They're going all the way to here till they might get something else. And they might even recommend something else after that. And the same with every one of those playlists, where if you go to the video one and you click on it right here, you don't know what's coming next. And this is not because he has bad content. I always call it the junk drawer, because there's no organization to it. There's no rhyme or reason except for those 3 little things: most popular, oldest, and newest. But that means what comes after it, you have no idea. Imagine if somebody starts to watch this, falls asleep watching, goes up for dinner, gets hooked on it, and watches all this and says, I gotta watch more, and then runs down and watch this playlist and this one. That's how you get watch time. So just wanted to put that out there. And thank you once again, Sty, for that. So I really did appreciate it. So What's up next?
Well, since we are talking about social media and expanding and all of that, I think I repeated that already a couple times during the last 2 weeks that we on average have 8 different social media accounts. Each of us here. How many do you guys have? Put it out in the chat. How many social media accounts you have?
Good question.
I thought at first I was like shocked. I'm like, no. But then I thought, yeah, you know what? Yes, I might not use them all, but we are probably on 8 and more.
Exactly.
And yesterday I finally, by the influence from Jan Plants, joined TikTok with Push Studios.
I seen that, and I seen that, and I'm like, no way, we're on TikTok. So
yeah, we're on TikTok. Andrew's gonna share the picture in a moment. So if you are on your phone, you can come back and scan it.
I didn't even want to save it because this one she went and did, and I didn't know until I seen it. So I meant to ask you that just before we started. So there you go, guys. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, so you can scan it or just search for Push Studios at Push Studios, the same as anywhere else you can find us under the same tag, under the same name. We are on TikTok.
Yep,
Thank you,
right.
Joanne, for hooking us up to another social media account.
Oh my God. I'll answer that for you just a second, Jason. Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. But in the meantime, Xenia, you can see the numbers coming up.
Oh, yes. We have 5 Kids Connections. Yeah, Crohn's, Chiron 3, Philip Cochran 4, Silver Giveaways 2. Would-Be Jen is on 3. The Cannabis Show have 7. Kids Connections has 6. 5 for Gatorbite. Yeah. Yeah, have 2 for Andy K. Yeah. What is TikTok? Well, yeah, TikTok is a new craze. It used to be a favorite app for kids, which was called Musical.ly. Maybe you're more familiar with that. And now it has become a new craze, basically similar to Vine that used to be. It lets you show a couple seconds of the video. I tried it yesterday, and I must say that the best part that I like about it is the editing part. Because you basically get to use some kind of crazy editing together with the unknown way of them sequencing your video and come up with something really cool and creative. And there are people that have thousands and millions of subscribers already there, although we had started only this year, I think.
Yeah. It has taken off. We kind of missed the bone onto it, but it was also mostly for younger people. It is branching out a bit more in interest, but it is basically a Vine, and it's a glorified Vine, and I don't think they'd appreciate that comparison too often. They want to run from that name as much as they can, but say what you want, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Short interactives with a lot of, like Xenia said, neat editing, not skill, what do you call it? Editing options?
Yeah, editing options, yeah. And that's the part that I enjoy. You basically take a video of yourself or anything, and then you play around with editing overlays, cuts and all of that, and comes up with something. It doesn't even follow completely exactly what you're doing. It cuts it off like in different places, so it's all jagged. It's fun. Yesterday I had fun, honestly. I'm gonna post the link to our first video if you want to guys check it out. What exactly is it?
I'd like to see it.
You would like to see it? Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, it's on. You can play it. It's on our Twitter here.
Yep.
So you can open it through there.
Like I said, I didn't even know we had it. So there you go. So.
Yeah. So guys, check it out. Maybe you can join us as well. Let's have fun together exploring this new thing. Oh my God, the link is huge.
I can't even find it. So
yeah, I just posted the link to the video, but it's huge, and I don't know even how you can play it. Oh yes, you can play it.
Oh, there we go.
Have you heard anything about Vanillo? Here's rumors out there that it's second YouTube. No, but I've heard about other platforms as well that are similar to that. They're trying to compete with it. It's going to be really hard. You can also put the music, and the music is, it goes together with the music and everything. You see the background is going, and then you can find different effects on it that comes and stuff. That was taken like at 12:30 at night, so
There you
Excuse
go,
me. Yeah, so check it out in the link. Join TikTok. I don't know how much we're going to be posting there, but definitely having fun with that.
Very awesome, guys. Yeah, definitely check it out. It is growing, and it's growing at an alarming rate. I think it's a fair thing to say. So, yeah, exactly. Tick, tick. Really like it.
Yeah. Gatorbyte, thank you. I'm going to definitely check that out. I tried Amino app that PSPR Paranormal was talking about, but it was too much for me there. It's more like a group based. I tried it out and then I deleted it, but I try some things out. So much of it though.
Gatorbyte, I think you really would enjoy it because
Yes.
it's anybody who enjoys the Instagram side and all them things. It's just a natural progression into the video side of it. You know, on the spot, very off the cuff and stuff like that. So yeah, I see it being a very good fit for you. Thank you so much, Riley Finchfield. Do appreciate it. Hope you're having a fantastic night. And J Real, sup with you. Good to see you.
Terror film, any kind of social media is a good way to get more fans if you direct them towards, you funnel them, so to say, towards where you want them to be. So if you funnel them to your YouTube channel, then yes, definitely it is. But again, you got to think how much content you can get out there on a regular basis. That's what overwhelms me oftentimes.
It's the same thing, guys, when you ask us, like, you know, how many videos you should put up a week or something. Same with social media. Put up what you can really handle. Remember that it is important when you can push yourself a little bit, but not to the point that you can't do it. Don't put yourself into a point where you can't manage to get anything out. So don't miss the Puša Series live stream. Click the red button and bell. Thank you so much, MU Free Music. Really do appreciate it. Gatorbite, thank you, Andrew. I'm definitely going to look into it. Oh, no, I'm sure you'll have a great time with it. I can so see you really gelling with that. So it is a lot of fun.
Stereo Spaceman, no, I don't think so. It's more having fun with it. It's literally, it's having fun with, it's a funner way of sharing a story than it is on Instagram right now. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Create Button is going to end up being on the new updated Instagram. That's why I said it really sounds familiar to lots of other apps. I think that's what it's going to be.
And Stereo Spaceman, I get where you're coming from on the other side as well. And yes, as an actual video editor, I do cringe a little when I see it. I got to be truthful. It almost brings a little anger out in me, and that's why I was glad when Vine hit the... But it can be creative, and some people did some amazing things with it. My personal take onto it is I'll not be very impressed with the big names, like with the big stars of TikTok that come out of it. Will not be somebody I'd probably want to watch much. I think it will bring kind of the more seedier side of it. Not that they're bad or thieves, just it won't be as creative, I think so. But I think for a lot of us that you will use it mid-range and to complement YouTube, and that's a good way to get your name out, and you can actually have some fun bringing up to draw more interest to people to come and see more of what you can do.
Some bigger names have also, I like the comedic part. I watched some of the TikToks yesterday, and there are some of the ones that are funny. And those are fun. They have lots of followers, but they're like little comedy skits. Yeah. And some people put a lot of work in it, so I think it's both.
I'll see. I'll see. I just remember the TikTok days. I have a feeling that the Vine days, excuse me, and I've seen those. We can thank Jake Paul and all of them for their seeds from there. So there is a stigma attached to it. But I want to say hi to Duty. Ron is in here tonight, guys. He just came in, our guest from last night. And guys, I keep telling you, if you did not see last night's show, it is a must, and I want to get that as much traction as possible because it is one hell of an important message. And Duty Ron was absolutely so amazing with his time. Retired NYPD detective, talked about things like swatting, doxing, all these things in really, really great detail. Like he said, more than he usually ever goes into detail online about them. He was amazing, and everybody that watched it is still buzzing about it today. So if you hadn't seen it, please set a reminder, add it to your temporary playlist, whatever you need to, that you can definitely go check it out after. The more you guys do and leave on-topic comments with it as well, the more legs it gets, the more people get to see it. And there's people who really, really need to see that. It's an important message. So
definitely. And catch him in the chat. You can see his logo there in the uniform.
Yeah.
Check him out, please. And we also have Philly Drone Life in the house as well.
Talk about positivity.
Yes.
Philly, you have to get to know Duty Ron and vice versa.
Yes, definitely.
Anybody who doesn't know Philly Drone Life, you guys helped him get 166 subscribers that night and got him over 1,000. He lost over 320 pounds with gastric bypass surgery. And in form of losing the weight, got into drones is a great way to get out, elevate his spirits, and share his positive stories with everybody, inspire them. And then he came on another time, and we helped him rebuild his channel partly. And he is just a fantastic guy. So if you don't know either one of these gentlemen, like everybody else in chat, but these two right now at this moment, you really, really got to know them. They're unbelievable men in this. We got to celebrate the great people, guys, that do great things on here.
Spread positivity.
That's right.
Into the maze. Hello, T. Marie family. Fox, the smartest dog in the West. How are you doing? Good to see you. Official Chris Litt. How are you doing? Welcome back here. Yes, it is awesome. And Drone Kings and Darwin, good morning.
So many great channels, guys. Great to have you all under one roof. And guys, you have questions on that, this is the time. Feel free. The floor is yours, please. If you have anything, if we can't answer them, most likely somebody in the chat can. Remember, you mostly all have blue wrenches. That's because we're all under one roof, guys. This is like a general meeting. We're all here to help each other. So if you have a question about, say, editing on a phone that we don't do, guess what? There's probably somebody in the chat that can definitely help you out as well.
California Nurse,
Hey.
how are you doing? Good to see you.
Hope you're doing well tonight.
Yes. Yes, it's nice to see you back again into the maze. Thank you so much for joining again.
Hope you're doing well. It's always a pleasure to have you. And guys, please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. It really helps us out a lot. And do that, guys, for any live stream you're into. Make sure to help people out. It only takes a minute or so, and it really makes a big difference, especially the way YouTube has been going lately. So,
Herbert, thank you so much. We try to do the legwork for you guys so you don't have to. That's what we're all here about, is to giving you the gist of different updates and tips so you don't have to, and saves your time.
hope I didn't make you want to quit after the video call in the other day. Sorry, Drone Kings? Hope I didn't make you want to quit after I was on video call-in the other day. No. God, no. I enjoyed it immensely. God, you're crazy. Anything but. It was great seeing you. That was awesome, by the way. Can I do my banner on my mobile phone?
Yes.
West Haven, yep. Xenia's Canva is the number one we recommend. So I don't do it on phones. That's something I just haven't had a chance to do yet. Xenia's done some work with it. So
if somebody is asking to help with banners on thumbnails, Andrew usually uses Photoshop for it. I use Canva just because I usually also suggest for you guys to use it, so I want to know that I'm suggesting what I'm using. Although I can use Photoshop as well. It's very easy because it's sized already for you. It's very intuitive. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is just choose the template, if that's the easiest way out, and just change the names in the templates, or you can customize it, but it's already sized for the banner size that it needs to be, for the thumbnail size that it needs to be. You just download it, upload it on YouTube, and it works. So,
Paul's Q, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Great to see you. Did I miss anybody as well? I'm looking along the lines. How to make up your own mind. Well, what come first, the chicken or the egg? Pucha Studios. P.S. Sorry. We'll have to wait for Crazy Chicken Dude to come in the house. He can answer that one.
yeah,
for
it's a
you
good
as well.
question for him, actually.
Steinor says, yay, Canva. That's awesome. It's a great program, guys. Great program. So, like I said, I haven't used it personally, but I mean, everybody that uses it seems to find it quite easy.
And all the social media graphics that we have, those are definitely made all on Canva because it just saves time.
Yep.
You know.
My thumbnails and that, I always do them in Photoshop because I already have them layered and sized up, so it's an instant template. That file right now that I use for the thumbnails is about half a gig. It's got that many layers into it. It's all divided into folder categories, but probably would have been easier for me to go with with Canva, I was supposed, to be honest. Alphabet lose 70 billion in the first quarter. Alphabet lose 70 billion in the first quarter of 2019. Seems going woke means going broke. Did I miss something?
Well, I don't know. You have to update Philip on
Yeah.
that one.
I feel like I'm reading a fortune cookie right now. I'm trying to make sure I got that right. I feel like you're playing with my brain. I know you like to do that to me sometimes.
Probably something that we don't know about, which is we can't know everything. So update us, give us a gist. Dark One, hello, Skipper Drones.
How are you? How are you doing tonight? You, me, and Benny is here. By the way, I meant to say hi to you. Welcome. Great to see you in the house. T. Marie family as well. So many great channels, guys. It's a pleasure to have each and every one of you here. You really are awesome. And please hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys, all that good stuff. Community, I got to start pushing them, put it on the community tab. That really helps a lot as well. Doing good, bros in paradise. And how are you doing? Canva's helped me quite a bit. I use it. I use that and PixArt for my banner. It was you who gave me the suggestion boosters, and it helped me out a lot. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. If we could help you guys in the safe time, it's really cool. Cannabis Show says you just look like me for 90% of the show. Yeah, Philip. Alphabet controls Google and YouTube. Oh, see?
Cannabis Show, you and Timmy have such a good show, and I love the spin you put onto it. I really do. I think it's so entertaining.
Any changes bring changes into their stock market, that's for sure.
Do you use an app to do the banner on the phone, and how do you put it on YouTube? Official Chris says. After Canva, it's just saved as an image. I'm in the process, I'm assuming, unless there's something different.
No,
just save as an image and then just put it up the way you would do any other image. Saved after. I shouldn't answer that one because I'm not quite sure. I didn't know if it maybe did it automatically for you, if there was an option or something like that that connects to your account.
Yeah, and the latest update just from you guys today was that it works again.
That's good.
It used to didn't work because of the Google Plus changes, but it works again. So just have to try it.
JNC No Limit TV, how you doing? Great to see you. Just looks like it's going to be an updated version of Hangouts at this point. That's seems to be the only thing that's been talked about. So. No, unless is there anything that just came up that I wasn't aware of?
I missed the question. What was the question?
Any word if YouTube is still going to come out with its own OBS? I think that's been shelved as far as I've heard. So
yeah. So now I get what you're talking about, Philip.
Yes, that was a good way of bringing it in, though.
Yeah, but as always, changes always means that there drops on the shares. That's nothing.
Loader 9. Oh, sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah.
Loader 900, we're doing great. Hope you're doing great as well. Moser Boy, please though, we've put an end to a lot of the goals and stuff like that. It was becoming ridiculous in here. Nothing personal. Only if you're like say 20 or so away from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, because it's just too bad for the channel. Sorry about that.
And guys, I don't know if it happened to you yet, but for us now, YouTube Studio Beta is our default YouTube Creator Studio. You have, from our account, we have to purposely go into Classic View to access it. It changed overnight.
Yeah, we fought as long as we could.
Yeah, so if you haven't, it's just a good reminder for you guys. If it haven't changed for you, if you haven't tried YouTube Studio Beta, please do. Because it's going to change for you too, and you don't want to end up not seeing and not finding anything. It's still going to be able, you're going to be still able for some time to access Classic, through the special button and all of that. But it's coming. It's finally coming more as a default. I know it's scary, but please do use YouTube Beta Studio, which is going to be a default.
We like it. The problem is when we're doing everyday lives and that is still not set up for it, so it's just more of a hassle jumping before. Yeah. I mean, I just want them to integrate it and be done with it, and then I'm good. I'm not complaining about the new one coming. I just hate this kind of purgatory scene we're into right now, because most of the options for lives are still restricted to the classic. So
yeah, they have started the new live room. A new live room updated version is there, but it's not for OBS. It's just for Hangouts now. So anyway, live is still getting updated. But you have to get into it. And if anything, if I can entice you for YouTube Studio Beta is analytics, guys. The way you can see your channel and videos from the inside view, you're not going to see it on Classic that way. The information that you can receive and use it for your advantage in order to make your channel better is invaluable in Studio Beta Analytics. It's unbelievable. It's like, even if you're not analytics buff, it just for the purpose of getting your channel better and more successful. It's so much more information there.
Okay, guys, I got to stop you for a second. Hang on, guys. There you go. There you go, guys. Silver giveaways is 9 away from 1K. So if you do not have silver giveaways, this is the time, folks. Grab them. This, unless it's an interview night, that's the only time we won't stop it. But for if you're 20 or under from a major milestone, we will. So there you go, guys. Grab them up. Grab them up. Xenia, can you get the link? Huh?
Yep.
Thank you. Let me see here. Where's my mirror? I'm not set up for it. I wasn't expecting goals tonight. I fell. There we go. We'll blow a horn. There you go, guys. Sorry, that was a little loud at first. I'm doing the quieter one. There you go. So we're in the support mode, and we got the music going for it. There you go, guys. Silver giveaways, folks. Silver giveaways. It's getting there. There's only 8 more to go, guys, for 1K. Cardoso Media, what's going on, my friend? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing well. 6 more to go, guys, for silver giveaways. We need that go. That's right, guys. This is awesome. Glad to celebrate with you, silver giveaways. Only 6 more to go, guys. Let's make it happen. Let's do it for them. Let's put them over the top, pay the tax man, and then some. 3 more to go, guys. That's what we're talking about. I think I'm just about ready to have to press that horn again. We're getting there. We're getting there. Only 3 more to go, guys, so let's do it. All hands on deck, folks. Silver giveaways is 1 away. 1 away, guys, from 1K. So let's put them over the top and then some. Link in the description. There you go. Grab it, guys. Hit them up. Let's make this happen. Silver giveaways is almost at 1K, and we're going to put them back.
And free giveaway announcement today. Yay!
There you go, guys. There you go. 1,000. 1,000. Xenia was saying free giveaway today.
Yep. You go check it out. He just announced the free giveaway on the live stream earlier today. So check that out. Maybe you can participate.
Very well done. Very well done. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, guys. Let's put them a little bit over. Let's do this. Silver giveaways at 1,000, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, let's pay the tax man. Song isn't over yet, so there's still some time to grab them, and even after that as well. But let's see if we get a little bit over it, guys, before this song ends. Once again, huge congratulations. Silver giveaways. 1,001, guys. This is awesome. You've done great. But if you haven't grabbed them, give them a little more patting. Cheer them on. There you go. All right, guys. There you go. Blowing those horns, those emojis in the chat, celebrating silver giveaways. Hitting 1K. Very nice. Very, very well done. So. There you go, guys. Very well done. Very nice. So that's what I say, guys. If you're 20 away from 1,000, 2,000, anything like that, definitely let us know. And only night we won't do it is if we have a guest up. That's not fair to the guest. But other than that, hey, we don't mind stopping and have a little bit of celebration here and there. So great to have you guys celebrating with them. Well done, silver giveaways. Great job. Let's go over here and refresh it. Let's get a look at the first time that we get to see you with the 1,003. Very well done. Very
yes,
well
they already have 4,000 hours as well. So now you can apply for your partnership. Yay!
And remember, celebrate lots. It's a big accomplishment. And remember, it's not an ending. It's just the beginning. So let's enjoy your night, celebrate hard, and then tomorrow it's back to making even greater things happen. You will do it. You'll get. You're well on your way already.
Country Girl Paranormal Rock Fam just joined us as well. Hello, and Jonalyn, our Jonah. Hello, how are you doing? Little Magic D's jumping in as well. Hello, hello. Happy eating, aloha. Metro Drones, hello to you as well. Big Barish, we have such a trouble with your name. Big Barikwa. Hi. You gotta make a video of how to pronounce her name.
Dominic Williams as well. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Cardoso. I wanted to say hi to you as well. Good to see you. Guys, as always, there's lots of amazing channels jumping in all through the night. Crafts by Teresa, hello. So, as Andrew says, don't move a muscle.
That's right, guys.
California nerve.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I just noticed him.
Crafts by Teresa, how you doing tonight? Great to see you. Great run of channels coming in here. As Xenia just stated, guys, please, if you can, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. It really does help us out a lot, not just in our live streams, but any live streams you attend. It is the best way to help out any channel. Jonalyn, can you please write out your name phonetically so I can say it properly? Because I feel so bad. I can never seem to get it. I get stage fright. Jonalyn, Arjona? I hope. I feel like it's way, way, way off. You're like sitting there going, oh my God, how can he mess it up any worse? So if you can help me out with that, I greatly appreciate it because I do want to get it right. Outdoors TV, how are you?
Elm, a custom, hello. How are you doing? Welcome back.
And guys, as a side note, if our guest is still in here from last night or not, I don't know. Duty Ron, guys. If you do not have Duty Ron, grab him. Also, please try to go back sometime tonight or tomorrow after this is done and watch our interview with him. Retired NYPD detective. Gave such great information last night and stories and about swatting and doxing and being online and just the safety in general that comes along with it. What's the expectations that are possible you can get for your safety on here? Phenomenal. He amazing guy. It was such a pleasure to have him. So if you have not gotten him, please do.
And we have a world unknown book author joining us. Paul Murray's in the house.
Paul is in the house, guys. Paul is, I gotta say, because Paul and I tease each other, I think the world of Paul. He is one of the kindest people I've ever met on YouTube. He does it from his heart. He truly, truly cares about this platform. And then I also tease him as well, like he teases me. So guys, there's his book. Because he's famous for the great big openings that he uses to describe us and everybody that comes in. So it's only fitting that he have a book put together like that. And I made this while we're on the panel at Rogers and Canadian Drone Hub. And I'm always teasing about it's a pressure cooker, but here I put crock pot because he's going to call me on it. I always say that he is the pressure cooker whisperer. He'll have his own channel because it always sits behind him so grand. So there you go, guys. If you've not checked out Paul Murray, you must. He is just one of the greatest, amazing people on YouTube. Yeah, he is so much fun.
He also gives away crock pots, guys. So if you're interested in red crock pots, he's doing a giveaway right now of red crock pots. You usually can see them behind him when he's live streaming.
You're becoming me or what?
No, I just wanted to get more information about Paul.
Oh, okay.
So people can go and check him.
I don't know. The other day you became me with a hat and all that, so I thought you were still locked in character for a second.
No, that wasn't fun. I tried it and I decided it's not fun.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Greg Anthony, thank you so much for joining us. I do see your comments, by the way.
Eat brownies, yes. He sits there and he's such a torturer. He sits there and literally eats brownies in front of you the whole time. These amazing brownies. He has like that of brownies. That's why he's a hero. Until you can't get a bite.
So there was a question from official Chris Litt. How did you grow so rapidly on YouTube when you first started?
I don't think we've grown. I mean, there's channels. I mean, we don't live in any fog here. I'm proud that we have 7,300. We never thought we would get to there. And I don't ever take that as not being very, very happy with what we've done. But we don't live in any delusional dreams. I mean, there's people that's gotten on here and that time has grown over hundreds of thousands. So I don't want to milk it for what it's worth. What we've done to get where we have is we found something that we never thought we would do. We never even really liked live streams very much. Didn't quite get the gist of them, if you will. But when we hit 1,000, we already went live once or twice, and then we went live to kind of well, let's go say thank you to everybody on our own, our own channel, make it kind of special, because all the videos we were never into, it's only cinematics. And after that, after the third one, we decided to try an interview, because people kept saying, go on, and we're like, well, we have nothing left to say. So we were lucky enough to have Marty from Down the Rabbit Hole that came on as a guest. And we did an interview, and people said you kind of got a, it was a good feel for it, and we started practicing more and more. And then, I don't know, things just kind of started falling into place. We weren't set up for the first 60 interviews. What we had was my Rode mic with the spring attachment onto it. Paul will appreciate this. The clamp on for your DJI Osmo. And that was sitting there. We're like, how do we even stand this thing up? And I looked over, and there was my set Allen keys. I was fixing my guitar. The block ones where you flip them up. And I'm like, that's about the right size. So we clamped it on, and it fit. So that became our base for our whole first season. And into the second, not the second season, but when we come back after the summer.
Yes, yeah.
And from there, we just started building. And then people seemed to like more what we do. And the wheel helped us for sure. I wouldn't say it's all, because we did a lot of interviews before we got to that. We started doing shout-outs, and we were always looking for a way to kind of combine the two of shout-outs and information. And that's where kind of original shout-outs came from. But then we were looking for a way to pick people, and at first we used to call out letters, and the first one to type them in, and then people kept coming in first, so we tried to up it a bit and came up with the wheel. But it's always been reading your audience. It's the biggest things to do, and see what people like and what they don't like, and not being stuck on your ego too much that you can't be flexible. And audience appreciation, I think, is something that we get a lot of points for most of the times. There will be other people that will deny that and say there are the videos to prove it that some do not agree with that one, to say the least. But you know what? I mean, in the end, we tried to be as honest and transparent as we could. If we had a bad night, we told yous. Like when everybody was worried when they started getting more purging and their numbers were going up and down, that's when we started showing Puša Studios all the time. And not only just down there in the corner, but the number dropped 20. Okay, guys, look at this, and we go and share it in full screen. See, we're going to the same thing as you, and that's where it all kind of started. I think that's the basis of our show. We've never tried to be more than what we are, but we've always tried to get better. We don't try to pretend we're the BBC, but we also don't want to look like we just turned on the camera with the dog shitting behind us in the backyard. We will try to be professional, but we don't try to put on an act, and we just keep trying to get better and better and better. And we've learned a lot as we've been doing it for some people that never planned to be into it. Mm-hmm. And that's a big thing. We were even influenced by people we didn't even realize at the time. So, there's lots more we can do. We've been buying equipment as we go.
Thanks to you guys.
Thanks to you guys. Like there's the mixing board that we use now, and now like the mic stands and stuff like that. The computer we built this summer, it's an editing machine, but I mean still can be used.
Your huge screen.
The screen, yes. Here, let's see if I can show it to you. We bought a 38-inch LG wide screen. I've never done this before. I don't think I've ever even showed this one. So, it's we still need more stuff, and I mean we can get some of it now, but we just try to pace ourselves. And we have this boom arm that's especially made for the C922. I found that it's kind of a kit job that came from Amazon, so it helps more with the stabilization of shots, and that is not perfect. A little secret for you. Here, I'll see if I can show it to you. It's like nobody get motion sickness.
Close your eyes.
Let me see if I can see it. That's what it's clamped onto, because our table is too thick for the clamp. So I had to make a jury rig for it. There you can see, when we say we can't talk to anybody when we're getting shot for the pre-show, there's Xenia's makeup that she's putting on when we're just trying to get on. So that's
quickly, and then makeup stays there till we finish, because it's just all last minute.
And there you can see the arm as well. There, that's what it looks like. It's just a kind of a spring boom arm, and the camera goes on top. I've taken it off so many times now I have to use some plumber's tape and re-fasten the camera properly. And the other camera goes down below that people see us when we talk to them. You guys don't see it at home, but when we're on Zoom and that, at a really unflattering angle and bad lighting, but they can see us.
Yeah, we still need lights. That's the next thing that we're going to be doing. But we don't go all out there right away. Like, we don't purchase everything that you would ever need to live stream. Like Andrew said, our first season, and you can still watch it. It's available there. we did was DIY basically what we already had. So please don't go all out there purchasing everything that you ever think you would be needing as YouTuber just when you're starting. You can do pretty well with your own hard work. It's not the equipment that you're having, and then you can adjust as you're growing, and that's what we're doing. We're not getting everything at the same time. Thanks to you, we got what we got, and then as we grow, we're getting some other things as well. So
that's right, guys. The old expression, Rome was not built in a day, and we didn't even know if we were going to want to keep doing live streaming. I mean, we liked it, and we got a kind of a kick off at the first time, but after it came back, we had to try it again and make sure that it was for us. And thank you, Metro Drones. It was on sale before Christmas, like this that I waited for, because it was $1,700 originally, Canadian, and it was going up and down, but now they're starting to discontinue these ones, so there was a big sale, and it just worked out that way. And this was an open box model on top of it, which was nice because it was already on sale for $900.
Yeah, exactly.
It was open box, but what I found out was the guy bought it, found a better deal at Best Buy, returned it. All the cellophane was still on it, everything. So he still got almost another $100 knocked off. Scrapping Crash, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it.
TR, hello. And Flat Rolling Light, well, those are our floor lamps.
Yep, those are from IKEA. Those are from IKEA here. Full disclosure, let me see if I can show them to you. And I mean, we wanted to do more with the background, but I mean, too, everything comes up in real life, so there you go. Sorry, I don't know if I hit you because I can't see. There. Those are our living room lamps. We just changed the bulbs onto them, put wider dim light. Oh, you want?
I wanted to show them something.
Okay. Oh.
Now, all of that, I don't know if I can hear it, is all of the stuff that you guys have sent us.
She's doing that because she wants me to build shelves. That's why she's showing you all. Nothing's. Oh, okay. I thought we actually had frozen for a second.
Yeah, those are all the things that you guys have sent us. Stickers, your merch, different things for us. Thank you, greeting cards, pictures, all of that amazing things throughout this time, which is so humbling and so cool at the same time. South Korea, we had a cup, and from all different parts of the world. So humbling.
Explains the mixing desk. Exactly. And like the table we're using is instead of a coffee table, we bought a table that goes behind a couch from IKEA, so it's higher up and it sits well even here. So it's kind of like sitting at a desk, where a coffee table would have been way too low and a desk way too high. We bought low profile couch, so they all kind of work together. And now the next part is to modify this, put a slider out so the keyboards and that come out better. And
yeah,
you don't need to spend $1 million, and I think we've done quite well with it. We're happy with it. Of course, there's other things we want to get and want to do, but that will come. So
the guitars they're asking about, of course.
Oh, the guitars, yeah. There's two RGX 521 Yamahas. That's what I had when I was young. That was the guitar I sold when I was 19. I pawned it in. So I found one the other year. I wanted the blue one, but I looked for many years, couldn't find it. So I ended up, the black one came, and I said, I'll buy it. And then 3 weeks later, the blue one came. So I bought both. So one's 2.5 step down, and then I have a Parker from when I bought, when I worked for that music company. It's quite expensive. I don't use it though much anymore. And the amp is a Johnson JM150 with two 12-inch Celestians. It's a hybrid. The first generation is a modeling with it's tube driven but digital.
Yeah, guys, so this is our little tour of our living room. It's not an office. It's was our living room, I must say.
Yeah, exactly. And the guitars are going to go back up on the wall there. I got to hang them up again and stuff. We painted and stuff like that. And
and Next Level Attack. Hello. Dezombified. Fibromyalgia is a force. Yes, it is. I can attest to that. The first hand. In a lot of pain. Oh yes, I get you. Go lie down, please. I have the same thing, guys.
I'll be back in a second.
I get you. I want to hear a tune from guitar.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
that is a very rare. What am I talking about? That's a very rare occurrence on our live streams. Usually, you have to find Andrew in somebody else's live stream to be able to hear that. Very rare. If you look at our season 1 of our Tube Talk, we actually had a Monday. Maybe I can find it. We had Manic Monday, where we had numerous creators that are also musicians or have music as a hobby come on and play. We had Rick and Rizurian, and we had Frozen Fury. It was so much fun. Andrew was playing. It was so much fun. Manic Monday on our season 1 we had. And you can check it out. Andrew played there, but yeah, usually it doesn't play too much. Sometimes I would love for him to play more. Yeah, I don't know if he's getting the guitar. We'll have to see. Official Chryslit, our screen froze. Well, that's probably because we're moving too much. Yeah. We'll have to wait. Hopefully you can still hear us. Can you still hear us? Frozen Fury is cool. Yes, he's very talented, very shy. You wouldn't think so, but he's very shy. I'll try to find that video so you guys can check it out. Manic Monday. Manic Monday. Yeah, there it is. 1 year ago. Manic Monday. Let me see if I can share it with you guys as well. And you can check it out. That was really great collab with everybody on the panel playing guitar. It was something we did it for the first time, but it was so much fun. It was like a concert basically. Concert collaboration on the live stream. It's so cool. Here you go, guys. Check it out after, so you can definitely see there and enjoy some of the music. Canadian Drone Hub, hello, how are you doing? And all went good this morning. Yay! Awesome. They couldn't see you though because video is frozen, probably because of the camera disconnected. Yeah. But they can still hear us, and they could hear you and said, oh my god, it's so nice. And Canadian Drone Hub said all went good this morning. Thanks for the help.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm glad to hear that.
Are we all together? We're married. And I'm sorry about the video. While we are trying to show you a little tour on here, I think it got disconnected, so Andrew's trying to fix that. Yeah, Van Halen is our favorite band. Well, Andrew's favorite band. Yes, we were together. We were married. We actually, for those of you that don't know, we got we met online, and then we got married in Iceland in a Viking wedding. So, yeah, there's some videos of that out there on our playlist, so you guys always can find that and check some more of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's disconnected. Well, that's what always happens when we fiddle with it, especially me. Tasha, hello. Yes, it sounds awesome. It is. It was really awesome. Are you okay, Andrew? It sounds really awesome. Yeah, it's because it was. The Viking wedding was something really amazing. Viking wedding itself is on our, it's not a different channel. It was just like a private thing. And, we always laugh. If you want to get your YouTube video to grow, just leave it alone for a couple of years. Forget about it, return it, and then you see a couple tens of thousands of views. That's what happened to our Viking wedding. And if you search for Viking wedding Iceland, it's going to be on the first page.
Just a second, guys. We'll be right back. 1 second. There we go. We should be back. Just the driver froze.
So now let us know if we are back. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back. There, fixed it. Yeah, sometimes the driver freezes on them. Well, as you can see from around, we're not a production studio, so we're not immune from these type of problems, but I think we're back and running again. I don't know why that happens every now and then for some reason.
Yeah.
So
We got it. There you go. I just threw the links for our Viking wedding and also our Friday talk when we were talking about how we met online and got married and all of that. Blah, blah, blah.
Philip's like, oh God, again.
So we're not going to get into the story, but you can go and check that out. The link is in the chat and check it out. We talk all about that. And our post-Valentine's date night on YouTube it was.
That's right. You're not frozen no more. Yeah, you can see us again. I just had to restart OBS. It was just something glitch. It was probably OBS that was doing it. So
Black Tank, hello. How are you doing? Hike with Mike is still here. Good to see that. Drone shots here. Hello.
There you go, guys. Now it's not frozen anymore. There's just a short clip from when we got married in Iceland. That's on our personal page, so which is doing quite well. There was a question somebody was asking us how to build up views. Put up a video and never look at it again for almost 3.5 years, and you come back and it's almost at 30,000. So
yeah,
there's that biggest hint I can give you. And actually, there's a show to it actually is proof about using the right words in a title can go very far. Because we had no idea what we were doing back then. We just put it up at Viking, wedding in Iceland. All those words together were just great keywords at the time. And I think now when we type it in, we're first in the list.
Well, first page at least.
Yeah.
We were first. I don't know. Haven't searched for it lately.
Still are. Yeah, just seen right there. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. Just us and Rain and photographer and priestess. Yeah. So go check it. Leave a comment. Leave a like. No, it doesn't matter. It's not the channel that we're growing. You can also see our family's happy birthday to my uncle there and my singing, and I think that's about it. That was like years ago.
It literally was about 3 years or more before we looked at it. It was a long time. So yeah, we had it in Iceland. It was fun. It was kind of, we met in the middle because like Xenia, of course, from Europe. I'm from North America. So, but we were together for a long time and then got married. So it's if anybody's doing the math, that's why it worked out the way it is. We eloped. The kids stayed at home and we went just the two of us. So
yeah, if you're thinking of getting married, it's actually the cheaper way than having a wedding in your local area is to elope to somewhere foreign.
Yes.
Everything together, including the dress design, made the dress was cheaper than the one from the store that you can buy, guys.
And Knight's Armory just came in, so I'm gonna jump back for a second because I want to show them Knight's Armory. This is our wedding that we had in Iceland because I know you for the leather work and everything else and your love affair with that era. So actually, if anybody's ever watched the TV show Vikings on History Channel, Xenia's wedding dress was made based on Helga's from the wedding scene where she married Floke. And I have the same belt as him, except it's reverse colored. The same runic writing was transcribed into it. The tailor did all the research and everything, except I went with black because I didn't want to get married in white. Her in white was white was more than enough. So
I did a really good job.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Didn't want anything that it looks like everything.
Yes.
And I've tried all the different other, usual wedding clothes and wedding dresses. But yeah, this is amazing.
And that was in Iceland. We got married on Canada Day, which is July 1st. So that way it's easier for me. We actually got married in a hurricane, as you can see. It was 95-kilometer winds. We were about 40 kilometers outside of Reykjavik. And it was raining like crazy. This is a 700-year-old Viking site, and about 50 feet away was the carcass of a whale. Not the carcass, the skeleton remains of a whale, because it is called Whale Bay, so I guess it was kind of fitting. So
so there you go. So Moser Boy, 2 questions we have here. So Moser Boy asked, please explain how letting the commercials help everyone. Well, that's how you that's how you let the channel that you watch earn the revenue from YouTube partnership program. They earn those couple cents every time you watch it, but then those couple cents combine into dollars, and the more you watch it, the more more friendly it is for advertisers, although it isn't official. So please, if you can, don't skip them.
YouTube wants to make money off of you, and even though it's a couple of cents for you at the best, for them, when you add it up, hundreds of millions getting a couple of cents, it's a lot of money at the end of the day. So you're making yourself more pleasable to advertisers. That's why they like that when you schedule like we do, we go on at a certain time and stuff like that, because it means an audience tends to come back more. They're more dedicated to it, more watching, more commercials get watched, and in the end, the more commercials get watched, the better you rank with them. It all works hand in hand, that's for sure. What kind of OBS do you use? I would love to help my community. I just use the regular OBS. Streamlabs is great too. I just went that way. That was my decision, but either one of them will work fine.
And there are links of for you guys that if you want to help your channel, there are awesome links down in the description of Streamlabs, of OBS, of different tools that are free that you can use, and most of them are not even affiliate links. It's just Amazon that is. So go and check it out. There are links for you that you can use to help your channel find different resources, so check it out.
Yep, exactly, guys. There's lots there. That's where it's all for the taking. So, and an affiliate link, all that stuff, everything is there. So, check everything out. You see all the equipment that we use and everything. So, I'm set a variable.
Brocknex, you're killing me.
Stacy, here we grow again. That is so awesome. You both look so amazingly beautiful. A beautiful series. Thank you so very much. By the way, that's very.
Is in Hawaii.
Wow, I know, isn't that amazing? I can imagine. So that is awesome. I'd love to be down there with them. I can imagine Hawaii is not going to forget him either, because he's the party animal. So I can't wait to see the pictures and all the video. That's going to be fantastic. Sorry, I was just falling behind for a second. I just want to make sure I got everybody here. Thank you so much, Sherry. Awesome. It was beautiful. And cutestuff.com. Awesome. Push Studios. You look amazing. Brent Ariel says it won't let me upload the new art. Ask me to sign into Google, and then and then comes up with an error. I think it must mean YouTube.
Yeah, I asked him about
unless it was some other thing. So it's probably then glitching at this point somewhere. Maybe leave it for a couple hours and try it again. Y'all looked amazing. What a great wedding. Thank you so much, Nights Are. Yeah, I seen that when you come in. I had to show you that. So that I figured that'd be right up your alley.
Oh, there's an answer to that from Stereo Spaceman, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Stereo Spaceman. That actually might help. Yeah.
Do appreciate
Awesome.
it. No, she's not German. Xenia is originally from Latvia. That's her accent. Yeah.
And Brocknex, yes. Calgary got also snow. So yeah, your poor kids there sending pictures of snow to him. Steinhorst is asking, I'm having a problem figuring out how to marry Hangouts with my OBS. Any suggestions?
Yeah, it's as simple as just sharing another window. The only thing is, you're going to need another camera for if you want the people on Hangouts to see you, because you can't share a camera. So we have the one that I was moving around a while ago. That's the 922. That's dedicated for what you guys see. And then we have here. Let me get it. Because they're just seeing us for that, so we just use a C525. It was just one of the cheaper ones on sale that day. We needed it in a pinch. I just ran and bought one at Best Buy, and that's the one I use for our guests to see us. Just so they don't have to talk to a black screen. You can get away without it, but they'll just be talking to a black screen. And that can be really, really complicated, because you don't want them watching the stream. You're going to get a delay, so it's better to drop $20 or so like that. Even just get something cheap so they have something to see you, and then you just capture it as another window, the same we do with Zoom. I'm gonna try this. I did it the other day and it worked. It's not oh yeah, this is what I was worried about. Let me see if I can do this. Just give me 1 second here. There we go. I'm gonna try and open up OBS again, see if I can share it with you guys and capture it. Yeah, this is going to cause a lot more. I got to open up a special window. That's the one thing I don't like about OBS. It's hard to share new things on the fly. But basically, it's just in layers, and you add capture new window, and you just set it to the Hangouts window. First open Hangouts, though. Have it open so you have something to capture. And you should be good.
Do you have any more questions to us? So just assign one camera to Hangouts.
Yeah, assign one to Hangouts and then your other one for your OBS. So like when we're talking right now is the same as when we do an interview. This one will come up, but the ones down below that are joining us on Hangouts or on Zoom or whatever, they see us from a different angle. And usually we put that one underneath of it. So. So
have a good evening, that monster boy.
Yes, you take care.
Jumping off the train.
And thank you so much for tonight. Like with the understanding that you really are a champ. I appreciate that. You have no idea how much. You're a great YouTuber just for that statement alone. So
can we quickly show the Sherry how to do the thumbnail on Canvas?
Oh yes, okay. You want to do Canva?
Yeah.
Because I never use it, so unless we can't set it up now to capture on Hangout. So
yeah, I thought that it would be easier just to share the screen. Are we sharing the screen, or
no?
Are we just opening?
Just get to where you gotta go, and then I'll open it.
Can you put in Canva? 7 is enough. Hello, love OBS talk. I have not done a live stream yet, so would love more about using OBS. From 7 is enough.
Okay, you want me to share it from this point on?
Yeah. No, we're gonna log in probably first here. Okay, yeah.
Just click OBS.
Yeah, it's gonna be easier. Brand Ariels, whenever you play that song, I have to check to make sure my trailer isn't playing in another window. How old are we? Well, we are 10 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 35, and Andrew is 10 years older. Okay, now, so Sherry, I hope you're listening, and I hope you're watching. So as you can see, you have different design options here, which are already sized for whatever you need, including, as you can see, YouTube channel art is there.
Have a good night, Brock. Next, enjoy your meal with the family.
Oh, I'm always trying to click. So stupid. I'm always trying to click in the OBS and thinking why it's not turning. So you choose YouTube thumbnail. See, you choose YouTube thumbnail. Click on it. It's already sized for whatever you need. Basically, you can either choose the template or create your own. So I'm not going to fiddle around too long. I'm just showing you how it works. So let's say you're choosing this one. You can change everything here. You can add like different graphics there. You know, let's say you can add different things, change your name. For example, can you write there Sherry, please, for me? There you go. Change and say, cruise travels. See, so you just can change everything. You can, whatever you want to customize is there. As you can see, and that's it. And then all you have to do is just click here on download, and instead of PNG, you choose JPEG because it's smaller, so YouTube likes it better. You click on JPEG, you download, and that's it. And then you upload it on YouTube, and it's already ready for the size.
Knight's Armory, that's called Canva, and you can find it in our description. We have the link for it. So Canva is the name of the program.
You can also do something that I do a lot of times for, when I do thumbnails for other people is that if you want to create a template that you want to use for all of your thumbnails, let's say, but you don't want to be changing it all the time, you just want to use it as an overlay, what you do is you basically create it on the blank background, and then you use it, you download it as a PNG with a transparent background. So when you do that, you're going to be able to combine it together with your screenshot, and that way it's going to be appearing the same way on all of your videos. So there you go. That's it. Very easy. It's already sized for you. The same applies for your YouTube banner the same way. Very easy. Canvas.com. It's also a Canva app on Android or on your iOS. So check that out. And I hope, Sherry, that it helped for you.
Madam Pango, you have a very good night. Thank you so much for coming, and welcome Jeremy's Wild Studio. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, guys, you can find the link in the description. And it is quite easy to use. I've never used it, but just watching from everybody that has used it, they've had nothing but good things to say about it. And it does give you because you have the folders too, right? Once you save it. So you want to tell them about it?
Well, yeah, you can. There's different, and we can probably do a whole Tuesday Tech Talk just about Canvas. But you have folders here as well that you can use to create your things. Like, if there's something that I'm reusing, I'm definitely using folders here. You can create folders for your logos, so you can use just that. And you free music. So you already have them there if you want to add them to your thumbnails. We have merch folder and stuff like that. So it's already uploaded for you there, and you can choose it from your own pictures or your own logos and things like that. So there's all different kind of options. There's also options where you can actually make GIFs now and videos from there, as well as slideshows and so on. So Canva, once you start exploring, offers a lot of things for you guys as well. And definitely for YouTube, it saves time.
Well, there you go, guys. So quick view of it, but definitely it's quite user. I mean, even just from watching it, I know a lot of it is anybody who's even played years ago with Word and stuff like that is going to feel some of that familiarity into it. It's bounding box pictures, just moving around, drag and drop. So it's quite easy to lose. There's not to learn. There's not much of a learning curve to it. So, and it does great thumbnails. I mean, a lot of big YouTubers use it as well. We are at home in that, but I mean, there's a lot of vloggers and stuff like that are constantly doing stuff on their phone. Cardoso Media, who does most of their phone, which just absolutely blows me away to this day, the work that they can do, their editing and that, just on their phone. The phones are quite powerful.
And Happy Eating, yes, you can use it for your channel art as well. And the best thing that I like about it, that is already sized for you. The only thing about your channel art that you got to remember, and lots of people ask sometimes, well, I made it, but it doesn't look the same way when I upload. It's because it really is going to depend what you're looking at through. If you made it in a full size in Canvas and then look at it through your phone, you're going to see only a little bit of your creation, because YouTube only allows a certain part of the channel art being visible depending on what you're using. Your phone, your tablet, your desktop, laptop, or TV. A TV is going to be the full size, and then it goes smaller. So that's what you got to remember. On our Discord, and also on Google, you can search for the template where you can actually see the sizing, and that's what you got to remember. But it's so easy. It's so easy, guys.
Northern Ohio Railroad Action, you have a great night. You're so very welcome. Thank you for donating your time to help us content creators making our channels great. You're so very welcome, and thank you for the kind words. And Gary says, I've used both Canva and Snaps. Both are very good. So. And guys, that's okay to try around and try different things and find the one that's best for you. So, and
go ahead.
Crazy Chicken Dude, your question came up a while ago. Good to see you, by the way. The question was, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And we were waiting for you to come in so you could chime in on that. So,
Jeremy's Wild Studio hit 1K yesterday, so I wanted to congratulate from both of us. Congratulations.
Very nice. Congratulations. Very well done. Keep up the fantastic work onto it. Very well done.
Jeremy's Wild Studio. I also want to say that there are lots of apps, though, for people who are not maybe as savvy, like for editing programs. I tried for like social media editing, and I still use Vlogit for editing. If you want something quick, definitely it's not going to be the same as using Premiere or other software on your computer, but there are options for apps too that are pretty well. And I think the most thing about anything is really how well you know what you're using. The more you use it, the more you understand it, the more you can tweak it. And sometimes can't even tell what if people are using the computer or their phone for that. So I think it really depends. Although as professionals, Andrew is going to say it's not exactly the same, but you can get over with some things.
No, but I mean, I grew up in an age where I'm sometimes more pickier about stuff than I should be, and I'm realizing that more and more. And a lot of the one that really stands out to me, and thumbnails are used today by most people, is the cutout around with the white edge. If somebody's standing like that frozen shot and they have a white edge all around with the background. When you zoom into it, you can see it's nowhere near a perfect line, but because it's so small, you don't notice it. I just grew up in an age where you were supposed to have those cut out, bezel tool go around each one of them. I'm way too fussy into that, so I think they're a great thing. I really do. As long as you don't fill it up with too much stuff. That's the other thing too. Some go clip art crazy. That's like used to happen with Microsoft Word years ago. If anybody ever went to a garage sale in the early 2000s, it was a clip art for everything and a different font for each line. Avoid doing that. Remember, less is more. Go for impact. And just whatever you do, remember, guys, it's going to be small in the end. Whether you do it on a computer, on a phone, whatever, take time to get it in, out, zoom out onto it so you can really get a look at what it's going to look like when it's up there. Remember, guys, a lot of the detail is gone in those things. So pick pictures that you wouldn't get by 8x10s, but pictures as if people were standing right in front of them getting the exact message you want to share with them. And that is a really important thing to remember, guys. Zoom out. Just take a moment every now and then, zoom out, and make sure at that size it's getting the message across that you want to get there. So Metro Drones, I got to get out of here. Puša Studios, thanks for a great night. Catch you all the next time. Take care. You got you too. And thank you so much for coming. Such a pleasure. Hope you have a fantastic night. Your camera is going in and out of focus. Oh, because now probably reset the drivers again.
Yeah, we were doing, you missed a little tour of our living room, Sparky, and it froze, so Andrew had to restart the driver, and now it does this every time that it has to be adjusted.
That's exactly what happened. It reset. I never thought to check that part. Thank you so much, Sparky, for letting me know. Never ever use Comic Sans. Best advice ever. Yes, Gary. Agreed. Some fonts do go to style. That's true. And once in a while we'll get somebody on here who can pull it off with a font that I didn't think could ever be resurrected. But it's the chances of miss are way, tons higher than hit. So, family at heart. Hi there. How are you? The better half, if you will, of oh my God, now he eats, and I'm going to say your name wrong because I got stage fright. We're just talking to you. Oh my God. Happy eating. Excuse me. There you go. Great to see you in here. How you doing tonight? Hope all is well. What a nice surprise. Always love having you in. Alex Gomez, hope you're doing well. So many great channels in here, guys, tonight, and it's been such a great conversation with you all. You guys asked some really great questions as always, and everybody learns from it. So always remember that there's no small questions. You know, I like that. Hello, wrenches. That's a good way of doing it.
Now, Canva that we previously talked about also offers different other things that are very interesting and I use oftentimes. For example, we just talked about fonts. Well, it actually offers you an option of trying out font combinations. What you do is you select your starter font, which is examples is right there, and the links is in the chat. And then it brings you 2-3 other fonts that you can use together with it. So it actually shows you the ones that are the best, visuals, which I think is cool because sometimes they really clash and then it's really not the best. But this way you can actually choose the ones that work, and then you go back to your Canva editor and you can use the ones that it was suggesting to you, which I think is really cool.
Brent, Gary, you have a fantastic night, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in here. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Thanks for all you do, Puša Studios. I always win in here, and I love that. And Happy Eaton said that his wife is under review for monetization. Well, that's awesome.
Well, that is cool.
I'm sure it's going to go by without a hitch very quickly. So, and she says, I love Canva. Yes, lots of font combos, and you can delete elements of the font so you're not stuck with the whole pack. There you go.
Yes, definitely. But definitely check out the font combination tool where you can actually check out what fonts are doing the best. That is really, really cool stuff. They also have the color wheel where you can check out what colors work best. For example, if you don't know what colors to use for your thumbnails, that's also something that really works well.
Artco, congratulations to you on just passing 500. Very well done. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. And who's your back outdoors? Great to see you as well. Nice to have you in. And I just want to show the selfies for a sec, guys. There's our first one we ever got from that cannabis show. Very first one we ever got. Watching Puša Studios, hashtag Blue Orange Group. Much love, fam. Hashtag wedding cake can't get enough. Oh my God, you're so awesome. I love these guys so much. They put on such a good show. They really, really do. Oh my God. Very awesome. I just had to bring that up. So that was our first one we ever got from them. That is awesome. Oh, I crazy. You're the legend. You bring the great stuff here. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you guys so much tonight for helping us out. We were trying to pass 7,300 for a little bit. Man, you guys knocked it right out of the park at 7,313. Thank you so very much. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay. Is there anything else, guys? Any questions we missed or anything like that? Let us know.
Sparky was asking if you're going to be doing IKEA live stream tomorrow, how to build a shelf.
Yeah, there'll be way too much cursing in that one to be able to air it. So, oh my God Almighty.
Well, we hope, guys, that these tools help you guys. There's lots of free tools available for everybody to use. Don't fret. Everybody gets lulls. As we started this live stream, everybody gets their downs and their, doubts. Roberto Blake lately has started a study about the channels that are over 100K that have abandoned their YouTube channels and why.
Sorry, I had to look up something for that.
And I think it's a really great research because there's tons of channels that even have millions of subscribers and are still generating views, but they haven't been posting anything for a year or even more. And that's a good question. Why? So when we think in our sizes here, although we all are growing, to give up or, what's the point? Think about when you walk away from actual, 7-number income because it's just too much. So just something to put in perspective. Alex Gomi, thank you.
Thank you so very much.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Really do appreciate it. You're too kind. It's great having you in here as well. So
yeah.
Thank you so very much. I bleed Canva, LOL. I made it to my 4K hours by making my YouTube hobby cost effective. Very well said. I like that. Actually.
Very good.
Yep. Actually, we were just kind of talking about that a while ago. What a good tie-in. So that's an awesome way to look at it. It's not worth it, guys. I mean, we believe in getting better. We all do. And we're the first ones to say it. But I get chills down my spine when somebody comes in here and says they just dropped $5-6 grand and like we've waited and bought as we go and stuff like that. And we could sink a lot more into it. We could go all out. But I mean, it's not... It's gonna make sense to do it. Always want to get better, but you don't need to do it all in one day, I guess is the point. So it's a lifelong learning event like anything else that's a passion. So
yes, and play around with Canva. I'm sure you'll love it. You can upload your own stuff. You can use the stuff that is for free there. I mean, there's so many options there.
Oh, you're very welcome into the maze, and you guys as always make it awesome. So thank you, sir.
Car?
I think it's normal size.
Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do a little neighborhood watch here, because we hear the alarm. When is the green screen coming to the live streams? Never. Although never say never. As professional video photographers, unless we do it perfectly, it's hard. You're always going to be judged by it because it's our work, right? To the visuals. So that's why we try to go with as plain as simple. So I don't think, it works for some people, but I don't think it's going to come to ours. Panic D Paranormal. Hello. How are you doing? Hello. Thank you, Crazy Chicken Dude. Hey, thank you. Is everything okay?
Everything's good, yeah. I think
Perfect.
It's our elderly neighbors. I think they accidentally went out and tripped off the alarms. So. And
it's Canva, Helen. Just check it out. It's Canva, Canva, the same way as you see it in the desktop as well.
Nomadic Bike, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. An awesome channel, guys. Been so good to us. Always a pleasure to see you.
Forever Purple, hello, how are you doing? TubeBuddy is free. The basic options are free, and for the longest time, we actually were using the free option up until I think 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah,
Well,
up until
4 months ago, but it's been a couple of months now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 4 months ago. So, but up until recently, we used the free version of TubeBuddy, guys. So, use it. It's free. Lots of the things have the free basic tier, so to say, that you could use for free. It's limited, but it's still better than nothing. So I would definitely use it.
In conjunction with vidIQ and that, you get pretty much a good sense of what you're doing with it. It gives you enough power. So don't feel bad if you can't right away.
Yeah, and it's only worth paying if you understand what you're doing there. If you're just paying to have it and then you're not using it, then you're wasting money. So I would suggest only paying, the fee when you understand what you're looking for in that paid feature, and then it's worth it. And that's why for us, it's only have been a couple months, because there was no real need before that. So check out, it's both free. Hardcore Drone Solutions.
You just hit 500 a while ago.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
That was very realistic green screen from your last mobile video.
Oh, okay. I thought it was saying about us doing one.
No, it was some kind of very realistic green screen from our last mobile video. I don't know if you're talking about the TikTok. That's provided already there, so I don't know.
Oh, that's probably okay. Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say we don't use green screen, so I was completely good.
What's your next goal? 10K for sure, but what's in store for you guys? I'm so in love with your channel. I want to live through your family at heart. Thank you so much. What is our goals?
Getting interviewed. Our interviews.
The question. What is our goal?
The format's going to change some. It's going to become probably more of a condensed version of it, with maybe a few more little drop-ins in between. I see us becoming more and more kind of like a morning talk show, but in the evening. I will always have a YouTube theme around it. It'll be the same things and maybe like one big interview a week eventually. That's a possibility. Because interviews are a lot of work. And when we do those, and then because we want to get into podcasting, the second season is pretty much going to be converted into those. I don't know, 1 or 2 a week, maybe one. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now, eventually down. We kind of cut our teeth a lot this season, I would say. Because the first season, as we were telling you guys tonight, we kind of flopped into. The second season was to kind of see if we can really do this and can we bring in bigger names? Are we able to do them properly and that? And I think we've both been pretty happy with the way the interviews have turned out. So I think maybe one a week that will eventually also be turned into a podcast, maybe 2. But even to get 2 really good names is a lot of work. That's not something we've realized too, I think, along the way. So
we also have been holding on a couple of the names as well, because we want to see where we want to go, which direction exactly before we get them in. So
yeah.
And as always, we try to provide you a variety of things, always with entertainment and education value both. And I think that's something that we're going to be continuing doing no matter what.
I would like to have it more of that eventually. If there's something big in the news in the YouTube world or something like that, we have an array of kind of experts. Like, we never asked him, but I'll just take his as an example. Say if something happens and there's not a swatting, something happens that's criminal element into it, that we could reach out to somebody like Duty Ron, for instance, and bring him on like you would on the news, but on a shorter point, but more poignant to real-time events and stuff like that, and do I guess a bit of Phil DeFranco meets
David
Letterman, but when he was doing the morning show, but in the evening. I know it sounds a bit arrayed. We don't want to do like bands, and you can't do music on YouTube. It's just impossible. But more of that kind of stuff. So, Life with Stephanie, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. So yeah, I guess that's in a nutshell. We're not quite sure yet, but that's the ideas we've been bouncing around. So. And depending on our growth and stuff like that, maybe you'll start to see it more by the beginning of after the summer of next year, maybe. So we might start testing out a couple of formats, just trying different things, see what works and stuff. So I never want to treat you guys that way, but I guess you guys will be our learning, help us with our learning curves, for some yays and nays and that. So
we'll figure it out together. As always,
yes.
All the inputs are more than welcome. Discord has become a great discussion grounds as well for different things that you guys offer, suggestions, ideas, and so on, and talk with each other as well about your channels. So that's one of the things we like to build our community, so to say. I will use that word. outside of YouTube as well, so we can stay in touch outside of our shows as well, and keep connected. So that's something that we are working on in a long term as well.
It's a lot of work, guys, and that's one thing we've always tried to do is to do it the right way. So we don't want to rush. There's other things. I wasn't going to use that word family at heart. I think you knew I was about to say it. Not that I never mean it derogatory, but I'm like, yeah, I don't want to use that word. I'm going to try to avoid it, even though it's the most common expression. I figured somebody was going to say it for me, so. But yeah, we have always really just tried to find a way that we can do it. A great example of somebody that's influenced us is Tony and Chelsea. If any of you guys watched them, they've kind of had a big influence on us. We never realized it actually till the summer when we were on vacation and got talking about it. So I think we'll always have bits and pieces of what they do, but definitely not in the same category. We might touch on some things that they do. Like, I don't want to become a tech review channel, but there's nothing saying that we won't bring on some things and mention them now and then. Or become like a photography channel or video, but maybe we'll be able to do a bit more segments and stuff like that. So I want to keep it rounded, that it all pertains to YouTube with lots of information that's current, valuable, and very palatable, I think, is the three main things. So that's awesome. Daniel's drone deploy, doing an intro video for my channel today. I love hearing stuff like that. Keep it up. Excellent. Every time you do great things to your channel, you make it better and better and better. The more people want to see what you're doing. So Johnny Avante, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hope all is good in your side of the world. Heritage Farms, Texas, nice to see you too. It's been kind of an interesting conversation tonight. Covered a lot of things, so it's been a lot of fun. I like that. Some stuff about us, even showed off a bit of what we got here and what we work with and that. And yeah, here's a shout out for your local Yays and Nays Association. I love it. Stereo Spaceman X. I love it.
In Canadian Parliament, that's what they do too. It's so weird. It's like a performance.
Well, that's based on British Parliament. That's why it follows the exact same one. Yays and Nays. That's
Papers
right.
fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you always start at the same time on Sundays every night? And is that a must for a live stream channel? The Sunday part is for personal knowledge.
Yes, Sunday is pretty much locked in. We're on 6 nights a week, 5 of them at 7 p.m. Eastern, and Thursday at 1. Friday, we've been actually putting up later. We're right now at 9 p.m. It might stay that way, the way it's looking, but we haven't changed it in the schedule yet because we're not steadfast onto it.
But it's always good to have a constant time. And that's what we always talk about, is having consistency. First of all, for AI, because it knows when to look at you.
Yeah.
And second of all, for your viewers, they know when you're on, even when you don't have those notifications working for you. So consistency is definitely easier to have it on at the same time, for sure, from all the aspects.
And that answers tonight when talking about our commercials important. Once again, there's where the algorithm is complimenting us on that. Because even though YouTube started off as the anti-television, it's become more television in a way than ever. And with scheduling, that means people usually tend to return. They know when to be on, so there's a return. So there's a more chance to get those advertisements out there.
Yeah, and your CPR rate, your advertisements rates are going up as well, therefore. Because so it's definitely works better. But we are experimenting, as Andrew said. Our Fridays are getting pushed a little bit right now. Summer is coming. That means there are usually some changes here as well. So that's why I always ring a bell, so you know. This Friday, by the way, our Creators Therapy Unicorn Friday is coming up. So guys, book your time.
There's no unicorn.
There are going to be unicorns.
Well,
we promised.
You're going to be a unicorn. So
we promised last Friday.
You went and said it, so you can be a unicorn.
Well, but everybody said yay. And
like I said, guys, some things stick and some doesn't. So
Art is fun. Proposed to us the name of Creators Therapy, which we think is really cool.
And we're gonna stick with that one, so that will be in there. So
Fridays.
So there you go, guys. There's something to tune in for. And you were talking about artist burnout. That I can promise you will get less unicorn hike with Mike. I promise you.
Well, Gatorbite was already buying different stuff for her own celebration of our live stream on Friday.
Join us, guys, when you can see our wife dressed up as a unicorn. It will be absolutely awesome.
Little Llama Laura bought a unicorn llama.
Gravity One, I met today, I believe, by the way, in Doug TeNaples' stream. It's great to have you in here.
Cool.
I loved Doug is a past guest of ours. You can see his interview. We did it in November, I think, off the top of my head. And anybody who doesn't know Doug TeNaples, he is the creator of the cartoon character, which became the iconic video game and iconic, I think it's safe to say, iconic cartoon character as well, Earthworm Jim. And he is just one of the most amazing people on YouTube I've had the pleasure of meeting. He's been such a supporter of what we do, and still to this day, with all that he has going on in his life, he's always there for us if we need him. He's helped us get our biggest biggest turnout for a guest we ever had was, because that was very nice of Doug too, because at the time when he came on, we were episode 5, we were just getting back into it, and he could have come and got even more views later on. Instead, he got Matthew Gifford to join us, which was really cool. But there's our interview, guys, with Doug TeNaples. A fantastic. This guy has pitched TV shows for Steven Spielberg. He's been an executive producer on SpongeBob, the Christmas show. Just years and years and years of amazing stories and knowledge. So, yeah, another great interview if you haven't had a chance to check out. So, yeah, he was a lot of fun. And this guy does something, because with all his success, he now he's moved back to Tennessee with his family, and he just invites artists to come up and draw with him on panels. It is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. That's how we met. I went up and they put out the link in the Hangouts and just invited people. So, T and Andy, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. So once again, a big welcome to you, Gravity One. It is great to have you in here. Thank you so much for coming. And guys, remember to check out all the channels and stuff like that. Get these channels in. These guys, there's a lot of artists, for instance, in that. They're doing amazing work, whether it's in comics and animation and stuff like that. They're every channel here has something really special to say. So just always, like I say, do it the right way. No check marks, no I got yous, no hounding people. Just a simple one, Dark One, I just checked out your channel. You are really amazing. What great watch. I subscribed. And everybody's good. Talk to people on YouTube as if they were right in front of you as humans, and it just makes it such more of a pleasant place for everybody.
And Gravity One knows Nomadic Bike, which is awesome.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
Nomadic Bike, you definitely should go and check out Doug's live streams. Really cool. Really fun hanging out with, for sure.
I find that so amazing. It's like introducing friends in real life, and they find out they have a mutual friend or something.
I like that too,
yeah.
Yes.
That is cool. The Real Birdie, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing awesome. Guys, please hit the like button. It really does help us out a lot. And not just for us, but any live stream you're into is the best way. And if it's earlier on, tweet it out, tell friends. And if you get a chance after, go back and watch it for a couple more minutes. Maybe you missed something, and write a nice on-topic comment. It's the greatest thing you can do for any live stream. Let's see, guys. Did I miss anything here? I come and watch you guys to relax. Almost too much fun and great laughs most nights. We love Sparky. You're another one of those channels that, since we've met each other, you've been nothing but amazing to us in every shape and form. So, everyone, check out Nomadic Bike. He is such a cool guy, and I always feel like I'm having a good time when I watch him. He is. I said that the other night I was in his live stream, and I said, because anybody doesn't know Nomadic Bike, he's living in his van, he works, got a shop and that. And I said, there's people right now living in a $3 million house that's so depressed they can barely get themselves out of bed. And there he is, smiling away. Gracious to everybody, good atmosphere. It says a lot, about what it really takes in life to make us happy. That's what's so cool about it. So, a really important message. He doesn't even realize he's sharing with so many people.
Yep.
Well, guys, it's just about that time, but I want to thank you so much for coming. You guys are absolutely, awesome and amazing and phenomenal and everything else mixed in between. You guys make our streams what they are. Can never, ever thank you enough for all that you bring to the table. And, guys, if you can hit the like button before you leave, and if you can tell some people about us, that really does help us out a lot. We get a lot of our growth has been by word of mouth, and we're very proud of that, because it means we're doing something right, I guess. when somebody can go and do that and say it. So if you have anybody you think would enjoy what we do, please feel free to pass them along. We'd love to get to know them. We'll treat them well, wrenches and all. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic night. Much love to each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys again real soon. Tomorrow night, less than 24 hours, guys. Take care. Much love to you all. Be well. See you soon. Cheers and keep creating.